Hello and welcome to Adventures Initiative, or not, fuck, we're not even that anymore. ANIPOD. 10 seconds in. Man, I've already screwed it up. No, welcome to ANIPOD, the greatest D&D channel on earth that gets everything right the first time and is not your classic act of what a table should look like when you're playing. And like always, you have a player that's like 20 minutes late every session. Kidding.
It's just like your D&D sessions at home.
I was gonna say, we give you the most authentic home vibes.
Yeah. The vibes.
Because you know what? I'm the player that's 20 minutes late to the home D&D session, okay?
Somebody doesn't know how traffic works. Okay.
I live in the DFW Metroplex.
I know.
And my friends live on the north side of Dallas and the south side of Dallas. There is no in between.
I was about to say, for those of you who aren't familiar, DFW stands for Dallas Fort Worth.
Okay. I'm done with the DM. These are my lovely players. Say hi, lovely players.
Hi, lovely players.
Hi, Dippy.
Hi, Dad.
And this is
How are you doing
Crossroads.
today?
The energy is high. We're
Doing
ready
okay.
to
How you
go.
doing, Dippy?
I'm doing all right.
We're on a
How are you
boat.
doing?
And two players are talking over me again. Just like a real authentic table. So welcome. This is Crossroads. It's a homebrew campaign made on the D&D 5e system. We have to say 5e now because there's the 2024 system, where the 2014 system is what we're
It
using.
should have been called 5.5. Anyway.
Yeah,
Wait,
it's
what is
stupid.
it? Yeah, what is the new system called?
It's 2024 D&D.
Yeah, 2024.
Yeah.
They're just
It's-
calling it D&D 2024.
I thought it was called 2 Dungeons, 2 Dragons.
No, that's a whole different video.
Too fast, too quick.
We should make that. We should
We
make a
gotta-
tabletop system called 2 Dungeons, 2 Dragons.
Dawn!
There
We
are
gotta blow up the
exactly-
moon! Dawn!
Well, I hope, anyway, going back to things, I hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving, because we haven't had a
Yeah.
session since before
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, so.
What was your guys' favorite thing at Thanksgiving?
Oh man, Mom made some real good mashed potatoes this year.
Yeah?
I made all of Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh.
So. My
Dippy's
turkey
mom,
came up
Dad's
beautifully.
green beans were
What?
really good too.
Dippy's mom made really good mashed potatoes this year. So
Yeah, we just had a secret like second time for him visiting me.
yes,
Like,
yeah.
no one told anyone about it.
Dippy wasn't even
Because
invited.
I wasn't even invited.
I went dressed as Dippy and tried to, convince them.
You're like a whole foot shorter than
I lost a little bit of
Platform
weight. What can I
shoes.
say?
I was about to say platform
in
shoes.
height.
See, if you just showed up at my house, my family would have been like, "Who are you?" That's okay, fine. Let's just come eat.
Yeah.
Have a magic
Okay.
wand. Bibbidi bobbidi boo. Be silent to all of you.
Your portrait.
It
blur
didn't fucking
background.
work on the wizard. He counterspelled me.
Your portrait like blur background ruins the like it was a blurry one. Yeah. It's very
Because I'm casting blur, so you can't hit me.
Yeah, I'll have a screwdriver.
Anyway, what did we do last time? I have no clue.
I wasn't even here.
Who wants to
Where do I
give a
begin?
review of what happened last time?
So we were transferring
remembered.
through it. Yeah.
Dippy,
This is why I
you want
didn't
to talk
want you
about
to
what you did
remember.
last time?
So there was a storm, and it was a pretty bad storm, and we weathered our way through it. In the only way that we knew how, with magic and grit. And eventually, after about an hour or so of the storm pummeling us, it went away. And at the beginning of the storm, Canna had a magical insight, believing that the storm wasn't entirely natural. At the end of it, Avery had a magical insight that it had something to do with people that we've already come across.
Yeah.
And Dadley wasn't here, so he didn't get to do anything.
It happens.
But there was a
was on
realization made. Yeah.
He was on the bench.
But there was.
Oh,
He was over on the bench. He was over on the bench. No. Anyway, Canna had a realization pretty soon after that, which subsequently led to one of the most miscommunicated series of events. Even not just in this campaign, but in like D&D in general. Canna sent a sending spell to his girlfriend / love interest, Islin. Didn't tell the group about that. And then when he got the message back, didn't tell the group what he was doing when he disrobed and jumped off the side of the boat. He just said, "I'm so sorry," and then jumped off the side of the boat.
Yup. As
yeah.
people can imagine, that went over well with Avery.
Avery, narrator, it did not go over very well with Avery. Avery grabbed our missing player, Lux, and jumped off the side of the boat, casting Water Walk and keeping up with Canna swimming in the water. Yeah. And because he wasn't there, 12 didn't really get to do anything to stop that happening.
I was making my potions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was making ink technically, but yeah.
Yeah, magical ink. Eventually, Canna found his way to like a short 90 foot like distance away, 900 foot distance away. That's what it was. 900 feet away from the boat was a very familiar face, and they, Canna and Islin, caught up. It had this music is a little high. Can you turn it down just a little?
Okay, yeah.
Sorry.
Oh yeah,
Very
I'm
good.
sure they caught up very nicely.
They caught up in more ways than one.
Wow, wow.
And
Caught up
Avery,
in each other.
Huh?
Caught up in each
yes.
other.
There you go. I think it was Aludra last session that said Canna got some tuna.
Yes.
She opened his can of tuna.
Yeah, there you go. This was all off screen, obviously. We didn't roleplay this. Side note, we're an adult channel. We make a lot of adult humor, and we say fuck and shit a lot, and you're okay with that. So, like...
And we drink adult drinks out of giant cups.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So,
You're just
suck a
jealous.
dick. I'm kidding.
Yes.
So yeah, this is an adult channel, be forewarned. Anyway, after that, Avery dragged Canna back to the boat by the ear. They had another little heart-to-heart, a little one. And then...
I did not flay him alive.
Yeah, exactly. Canna then,
Actually, sorry to interrupt you, but it was actually kind of a nice little circle back to a previous argument that Canna and Avery had at the very beginning of their acquaintance.
Uh-huh.
And this
Yeah.
time it was Avery giving the lecture to Canna. So
Yeah. Yeah. Canna is nothing if not a creature of impulse. So, made it back to the boat, got his delivery, started attuning to that delivery, a cataloging, which is going to be very fun. And
I sabotaged his hammock.
Yes.
that also happened, but
And
I don't know
now-
about that yet.
And now Avery is watching 12 as he plays with his chemistry set.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where we
I
left
think
off.
that was where it left off, or I think it was left off on Dawn, like still like getting a little like hot and heavy over a book.
Oh
Something
yeah.
like that, yeah.
Something like that.
God was asking questions.
And we are now caught up. Thank you so much.
And scene. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Let me go take this.
unless there's anything that anybody else wants to do, I will say that Dippy, you attuned to your book. You guys can finish up your day doing yes, badly.
I might have missed it because I was talking. Did you shout out Tabletop Audio?
Tabletop Audio, go use it. It's what we're using in the background of this song, of this stream. They're free. They just ask that if you use them on stream, that you shout them out. I'm literally shouting them out. Tabletopaudio.com. Now, freaking check them out. They're fantastic. They got like 10-minute audios and sound effects that you can use in your streams for free.
Including the creepiest sound effect ever.
And they're great for tabletop. Like if you got a little computer, play some shit off that. Get that vibe right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
Just wanted to cover our bases.
Yep, thank you. And now, as we enter upon the open ocean, we see our four
Locomotion.
adventurers and their many little pets and the litter of kittens that
we have so many pets.
and I love playing every single one of them. They're great.
Everyone in all of the campaigns has like so many pets.
Hey, familiars are a great little cheat. Like they give a little buff. Like they're a good little buff, and they're fun. As we zoom in and look upon them, Dudley. Oh yes, we see Canna attuning to a book. Avery just staring at a man, playing with his chemistry set, and Lux basking upon the sun, reading a book. What would you like to do? Also, when you attune to your book, it shrinks to your size and becomes something that you can easily handle in like a single hand. Like it becomes basically like a basic like journaling book, and it also shows like no pages when you attune to it.
I may or may not be taking this concept directly from Caleb Shadowguest from Critical Role Campaign 2. I have a book holster that I've kept my spell book in. I imagine I have a second one.
I would imagine every nerd has at least two book holsters. So yeah.
I imagine that like this book
it's your
holster,
gun.
Yeah, exactly.
So I will say that
it's not a single thing; it's a double thing. But the one I've been keeping in there for now is like the stack of pamphlets that I use for borrowed knowledge.
Okay.
So I'm going to replace the borrowed knowledge pamphlets, put them in my pack, and then put cataloging book in on my person.
So the way that the cataloging book, when it attunes, it shrinks down to where it's just the cover and the back of it in a single page, and as you fill up one page, it will add another.
Yeah.
So you'll soon have like a massive thing.
Let me re-look at the wording on that as well, just so I have like, if I can start immediately just filling it up with shit. That would be very gross.
This is 12 shit. This is Canna's shit. This is Avery shit.
All right.
Like everything is actually cataloged as shit, but it's actually somebody's stuff. Like this.
You can use an action to touch the book to an object you wish to catalog. So, yeah. So I will first and foremost, and I don't know if this is how it works. I will lay my tongue on the first page of the book to catalog it.
Ooh. What does it taste like, Dono?
I mean, it tastes like a. Wait. You have to touch the book to the page, or touch your finger to something?
You can use an action to touch the book to an object you wish to catalog. The book inscribes the object's name provided by you on one of its pages and sketches a rough illustration to accompany the object's name. If the object is a magic item or otherwise magic imbued, the book also inscribes the object's properties. The book becomes magically connected to the object, and its pages denote the object's current location, provided the object is not protected by non-detection or other magic that thwarts divination magic. When you attune to this book, its previous catalog contents disappear. So, I am touching the book to my tongue by laying my tongue on the first page.
Okay. So, so the page tastes like paper, but it doesn't like it's the first initial. Imagine like a dry piece of paper, like just touching your tongue. You know how it gets wet after a while? This one does not get wet. It does not get, but instead you begin to feel a taste of like ink. As you feel as you feel like it's you feel like this tingling sensation as it like begins to register, almost like it's constantly touching it, like with little tiny hands.
Now it does say the object's name is provided by me. I'm just calling it Canna's Silver Tongue.
Okay.
In the book.
And as it is inscribed to you, you see, like you wouldn't be able to because you're usually putting your tongue to it. But what it does is in the top right corner, it will inscribe kind of like a picture of what it looks like kind of a sketched kind of design, and then have the name type of thing, whether or not it is cursed or not. And then
it basically
like,
gives
all
me the stat
information.
sheet for the. What the great thing about this book is, it basically is an in-universe way for me to have the exact stat sheet of my items in game and out of game. Like that's 90%
So pick up your
of the reason I
DMG,
got
flip
this book.
open to magic items, and that's basically what this book is for everybody who wants to know.
Yeah,
The
that's
thingy
kind of the
went
vibe.
away.
That's kind of the vibe.
Where's it?
Well, I'm sure that
I just-
MIA went away because
Yay!
Yay!
So Lux is here.
Woo!
Oh,
We
Lux,
just started.
all right. We just got started.
Canna
all right.
is licking paper.
Yeah, I am. Way to put it, Dono. Way to put it.
Yeah. We're back in the 80s, baby. Let's go. Is
You're
it the
about to
80s or
see
is it-
some shit.
Also, I don't know if this
What a
was
riveting game of D&D so
this-
far. Licking paper.
This inscription happens over the course of that action, so it's like 6 seconds for this book to catalog this thing. So, if I'm looking at the properties of the tongue, does it mention the curse or a curse?
Yeah. It says cursed.
Does it mention how to get rid of the curse?
Must be. It just for like D&D lore and shit like that, it wouldn't say, oh, it has to be done through a wish spell. It is inscribed as like a greater curse instead of just like a basic. So
Right.
it becomes like a harder than usual thing. You have to have like a high level caster or
Yeah, just looking at
basically-
it basically, in no uncertain terms, says nothing short of a wisp spell would cure this.
or godly intervention or something.
Or divine intervention.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm just like, well, wish I would have known that sooner. All right. Continuing, and I like, dink, dink, and I'm just like touching a bunch of like my magical items. It doesn't specify that all the items in the book have to be magical. I will catalog the following
Everything.
things: my robe, my spell book, my decanter, my
Dippy? I love you.
and-
You don't have to describe everything. I will just take you at your word that you're
Yeah,
like within the
every-
next, like for the rest of the day,
everything-
you are just cataloging all your shit.
everything on my person is getting added to the cataloging book. By the time I'm done, the book goes from 1 page, I think, to about 40. I think.
We'll say
With
that
how many
like
things
each
that I'm
thing,
cataloging
depending on, unless it's like a legendary magic item or like something with a big description, it's about each item is about half a page with information. Basic items,
So
I would
20
say like it's a fourth. So like basic things. So
Basic
Like-
things, yeah, I get you.
right. So since Canada's doing that, Avery, you and 12 are alone. Lux, I said that you were on the on the deck, just kind of like sunbathing, reading a book, basically. So I hope that's appreciated. If there's anything that you wish to do for the rest of the day, let me know, because you guys still have time to do whatever you want to. You can like study something. You can obviously you're fighting and stuff. But if there's anything that you want to like teach each other or work towards, like in the skill, this is the time to do it. You guys got days to go. So
So Avery kind of walks into the lab. I'm going to call it the lab now.
Yes, I
Uh,
turned this room into the lab.
Basically covered in not only the rain that you expected, but also like salt water, and immediately starts taking their armor and everything off and starts polishing it in the corner.
See,
They look very pissed off.
was the storm a little bit more much than a storm? You could have gotten me.
Oh no. You should ask your brother on his lovely activities.
What
You'll
did
be happy
Canna...
to know your brother is still alive. I
I
was
am
tempted
happy
to kill him myself, though.
that happens. What did he do? It's not like he would have
Decided to
jumped
go
off the
have.
boat or something.
He jumped off the boat.
Okay, and I'm sure he had a very rational reason.
His girlfriend gave him a call for a little tryst.
Oh my god, he almost drowned for a booty call. I know, canonically, I guess 12 can't say that. Okay.
Yeah. The glass houses.
Yeah. Okay. And you went and got him. You should have gotten me. He's not your responsibility. It's...
Well, rational thought, surprisingly, apparently, is not one of your brother's strong suits.
It runs in the family.
So, I had very little time, so I just followed him
Well,
and grabbed
really-
Lux for backup.
I'm not surprised by that. I don't think I've heard Lux say no to something yet. Well, if there's any way I could say thank you, you seem to have a knack for saving mine and his asses.
They give you a little smirk and go, "Oh yes, I expect full compensation much later."
As you wish. And then bright red blush and back to the chemistry set. I'm gonna be done with this soon, probably. I don't have to
You're
tinker at it the
making-
whole time,
Yeah,
right?
you make
Like,
yeah,
it
no,
just,
you
yeah,
don't.
it brews.
It does it on its own. So
Yeah.
you have what? You've made 2 things of magic ink.
I've made so much We've only been here for a little bit, right?
Yeah, like this is day
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, so I've already made 2 things of magical ink, yes.
Okay, cool.
That we did the math last time,
Mhm.
2 sessions ago. We can go back if we need to.
Yeah. So it takes like 2 days, or it takes 1 day to do 2, because it's such
8
a
hours.
simple thing.
Yeah.
8 hours. But you can brew through the night. Like you can set up brew, and as long as nothing like
I'll pull up that thing
crazy
again and
happens.
see.
So yeah. Yeah.
If I can
Lux,
find it again.
is there
It's
anything that
somewhere
you
around
wish to learn about, work on, maybe write a little? Like I don't know if you're still planning. I think you did some planning with the book and such. But like, what's Lux's goals right now within this whole thing? Like, what's their drive? How's your character feeling right now?
She's feeling like she needs to say no to something. Doesn't know why. I think she's just trying to have a relaxing time, just writing, maybe working on like her descriptions and describing the different ways water just moves.
Ah, so your writing skill. Okay. I think you're practicing into a skill. Would this be considered calligraphy, or like, we'll do it as like an art skill. So can you make me a charisma roll as you begin to improve your writing? And this could also go under I'm trying to think like what kind of skill this would be. This is basically writing, like basic writing, but like as a calligrapher and communicator. So it is something that you can use within like kingsmanship and such like that, if that's what
Donald,
that's
are you
called.
trying to describe poetry?
No,
It-
I know what poetry is. They're writing, like they're working on their writing skill, like their skill to be able to communicate, and persuasion. That's what it is. We're working on your persuasion
go.
skill.
Oh, thank God.
I was trying to work through that. So yeah, make me a persuasion roll.
13.
13. Is there anything that you might? Well, that's not bad for somebody that's starting out with improving their persuasion. That is not bad. I just realized you rolled a 7.
I rolled a 5.
You rolled a 5? How did you get... Wait. Oh, shit. I did math wrong.
I have +8 to my persuasion.
You know, my son would not get that wrong.
I had to do the finger counting, so... It's the only reason why I didn't get it wrong.
Okay.
Now, bring... Yeah, no.
So, we'll say that you can put, like, a point to it, and we're building expertise within persuasion. So...
Okay.
We're gonna say that like 10s are where you're wanting to get above it and stuff like that, and you're practicing within your writing. So yeah. All right. So continue with that. Anything that anybody else is wanting to do with the day, or do we want to turn to the next day?
Does something power this boat?
Wind.
Yeah, sails. It's a sailing ship.
Okay, well, I'm used to Zog's boat that I have an elemental in the basement.
Yeah.
So
No, this is
like
not.
an elemental gem. Yeah.
Yeah.
A couple minutes after fully attuning to the cataloging book, he's going around cataloging things. He stops by 12's room. Canna will stop by 12's room. Or the lab or whatever.
Avery,
Yeah.
I would believe if this is like a couple minutes after he attunes.
A couple minutes
Avery
after I
would be in-
attune. So
Yeah.
it would be a...
Oh, it'd be about an hour. I think Avery, you staying out there for a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, I basically sat in the corner, and because they want to be close to 12, but he's working on his own thing. They just want to be
Okay.
near.
Yeah.
They're basically body doubling each other. So
Okay. I love it.
I love that we've made an adult word for that. My brain still goes, yeah, parallel play. Like,
yeah,
I
body doubling.
body double is like such a good thing, honestly. I
It
get
is- oh
so
my God,
much
it's
shit
amazing.
done
yes.
when,
Yeah.
when I just like have a friend on the phone and I'm doing stuff.
so yeah, 12 is you'll see 12 at this point, like he is flipping through the book trying to see the potion book that I'm using. This is like in game what he got as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like you were
so,
given basically like a cheat sheet for potion making.
Yes.
Yeah, from
He is-
an alchemist that is like one of the best potion makers in the world.
Yeah. I am flipping through that looking to see if there's any other potions that have ingredients that will probably be on this ship. So,
I walk in and I'm like, hey, can I borrow that? Can I borrow your trident for just like 5 seconds?
yeah, sure, it's fine. Yeah.
Trident book.
So why the fuck did you jump off the boat?
I look around the room to see if Avery is in it, and I see them, and I turn back. How much did Avery tell you?
You jumped off the boat, you ran to your ex-girlfriend.
First of all, we were never exes.
Okay.
Second of all, we were separated by circumstance. Second of all, she wasn't. I had a sneaking suspicion that the storm was not fully natural.
Okay.
And then a connection was made by Avery that it was the shadow people that took Islin and Shovel.
Okay.
And it turns out that it was. I contacted them with sending. I contacted Islin with sending. She said I had 30 minutes. I didn't know how quickly I would be able to get over to them. So
30 minutes or else what?
I don't know because I got there in 1.5 minutes.
You didn't ask? With the other
I-
28.5 minutes?
She wasn't willing to elaborate.
Okay.
So, thinking I had less time than I did. Can I put a pause on this? The implication was not horrible.
I know. But I'm just throwing a joke out there.
It turned into
I'm making jokes with 2020 perception or with 2020 vision. Okay.
hindsight.
Hindsight 2020.
With 2020
Okay.
hindsight.
I'm just fucking cracking jokes. Stop taking it so seriously.
I'm not. Listen, I just want to clarify that the beginning of this misadventure was not horny circumstances. It never was. It turned into that, but it wasn't what the beginning of the thing was. Getting back in the game.
Yes.
So thinking I had less time, I located Islan with one
Okay.
spell.
Yep.
And then jumped off and tracked them down with another. I didn't say what it was about because I was afraid that Avery would try to stop me if I said what it was about.
Okay.
And we've already talked about this, so I can talk about them as if they're not here.
Okay. So you're okay.
Oh, Avery, what's a super important thing that I can catalog in here for
Oh, while this conversation's happening, by the way, 12 has
Yeah.
been slowly taking off. Like, he took off his hunter's coat. He put his shield on the ground. The vial of mimic blood, the mysterious water, the mysterious key. He's just been slowly handing you things.
Yeah,
during
and
this
I've been filtering through
I've heard, I would imagine, as your brother,
Pause.
I have heard you talk about the yes.
I just want to say this because with you talking about the different instruments that you have. If you want to throw random shit into an alchemy supplies, I can make and roll really high. We could make you could make something without knowing.
That was my right before we go to bed. I'm gonna throw shit in a pot and see what I wake
Fuck yeah!
up to.
Okay, I'm here with you.
Yeah.
I'm fucking mind
That's-
melding with you right now.
That's
okay.
very good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
I met. They looked a lot different than usual.
okay.
Because you know how she normally lived with that fisherman.
Yeah.
That fisherman died, so
Oh, no.
she was homeless for a little bit there.
That sucks.
When the whole thing at the festival happened, she just kind of went not home, but back to the ocean.
Okay.
And turns out the whole fiasco at the festival was confirmed, to be an attempt at a proposal.
Okay. I thought that was your job.
I thought it was too.
Okay.
Who knew?
I guess gender norms are
that-
gone. We don't need them. It's fine.
This is
Well,
D&D.
no.
Gender
Avery in the
norms are
corner.
a fucking thing.
This is D&D. But no, setting that aside,
Yes.
the thing that was talking to me is apparently the thing that birthed my kind, and so we're related in some way.
Oh no.
All Tritons go back to this thing.
Less oh
and,
no.
and she's been working with him. This thing.
Okay.
She's not a warlock. I asked her about that.
Oh, okay.
But
All right.
she's a sorcerer, a storm sorcerer. Well, or something like that. I don't know. She said
She controls storms.
control shadows and darkness and she's been helping him out.
Okay.
And so we're good now.
You were able to talk about all this, but we don't know what would happen if you didn't get there in 30 minutes.
She might have just sent another storm.
Okay.
I don't
All
know.
right, that would suck. Okay.
I don't know.
Alright.
I don't know. I just wanted to get it done as quickly as possible.
Yes.
But yeah, we talked about that. So me and Islan are good.
Okay, so you guys are
It-
still a thing.
Yeah, and I did retroactively accept her proposal, so I guess we're engaged now.
She never asked for my blessing.
Did she need to?
She should. There's enough of us siblings and parents. She should have asked at least one of us.
Did she not ask you before the festival?
No.
I would like to take this time to remind you that the two of you at the festival were ready to beat up your sister's current paramour.
Yes. He never. Yeah, but he didn't propose.
True.
He was also a little bit of a shithead. Actually, I can't lie. I like that guy. He grew on me.
Gray was pretty chill.
He was pretty chill.
Whoa, dude. Chill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa, dude.
So you guys talked, and then you headed back.
Yup.
All right. Do you know when you're gonna see her again?
Hold on. I can't in good conscience move on without a roll. Oh, okay. Where'd my character sheet?
I should have had Dippy flip for his persuading you, but you know.
Now hang on a second. That wasn't persuasion, that was deception. Wait, no. Shit.
But I think honestly, 12 would just be like, I don't give a shit how you talk to me. Fuck, like throwing information.
Why did I flip it anyway? I got a 20. Deception. I got a 21.
Okay. You didn't have to roll it. I believe you, buddy. You're my brother. It's fine.
Yeah, you didn't get
Avery looks up from polishing their sword.
Look, if I roll insight, I rolled a 19 on my insight.
Oh no, they're staring at Canna.
And on the die, and I have a +8. So what is that? 27?
27?
So do you want me to push this? Because I also have advantage.
27.
So 12, you can believe your brother. Like he did come
Yeah,
back.
I'm just believing.
He
my
also
brother.
came some, you know.
No, I don't. I'm just happy my brother's fine, and Avery brought him back for me, and you're engaged, Canna. Congrats.
Thank you.
You know, it's gonna take some getting used to, because in my brain, and don't take this the wrong way, she's still a bitch that hurt you, and I have to learn to get past it.
Trust me, the conversation we had cleared up all of that. It really, truly did.
Really good conversation. Nice, long conversation.
The conversation we had. Listen to the words I'm saying.
You could say that.
Canna,
You could say that wasn't
listening.
exactly long. It could have been like, you know, mid-length. It was decent.
No, it was a very in-depth conversation.
Very deep. Very deep. Deep enough.
The afterthoughts were good. But the conversation that we had cleared it up.
Canna, make an insight check.
And an insight check. No check needed. I know what they're doing. I know what they're doing to me. I'm trying to say that it was trying to say that it actually was the conversation and not the thing that he incited up. I'm trying to make that point clear in character.
But you lied.
Knowing,
It's fine. No, it's fine.
I'm not
Move
lying!
it. You're
I'm
just
not
scared.
lying! The conversation
You
we
lied
had
about just
cleared
leaving.
everything up. No, yeah, I did lie about that, but like,
Fine. All right.
he already incited it.
This is very Seinfeld-esque.
It is. I paid for the salad. Just saying thank you to you. I paid for the salad. Sorry.
Say
Anyway.
it's sugar-free. That means it's sugar-free.
Sugar free. I don't care if it's free. Take that shit out.
You know how to take a reservation. Right, I have to stop. I could do Seinfeld quotes for hours. It's keeping it. Keeping the reservation is what you need to work on.
All right.
Yeah, so all right, so I'm glad you guys are on good terms. I will work on myself. Do you know when you're going to see her again?
She said she had some stuff to continue to work on with Titan guy.
Okay.
I don't know that she gave me a name. Did she give me a name? No. She's
Do
gonna
we think there's
continue
something
working
there?
with-
Like, it's not like that's not like a like she's not going behind your back with him. She's just
He's an elemental Titan, one of the creators of the universe.
that sounds like
And
somebody.
my father is
Yeah.
the archfey of the force of nature.
Weirder
don't-
shit's happened.
Whenever I see this Titan thing in my dreams, he's like a kraken. He's like the size and shape of a kraken. Like
Lux have given me a book about that. I like.
We met a dragon.
You guys went on a hike with a dragon.
We went on a hike with the dragon.
You
We
guys
did.
bonded with one.
you know,
I'm
we
saying
did.
at this point in our lives, we're not allowed to rule anything out. Like,
If you're insinuating that, why am I slipping into British? If you're insinuating that my now fiance is cheating on me with a creator of the universe, we're gonna have problems.
okay, I'll stop.
You guys can see
Alright.
Dawn walking from behind you. It's just like face of just like there's so much I've learned. She's got like a book that's like almost like there's a bookmark on it. That's
Yeah.
just
There's a
like
bookmark
close to
on
the
every
end.
page.
90% of the way through. Yeah.
And
I
then there's
was-
like tucked corners to certain things.
I wasn't.
And
I
then
wasn't
another
ready.
book
Either.
in their hand that is like Idiot's Guide to Fun. Because like
I wasn't ready either. I'm gonna be honest. Lux started giving me books, and it was a wide world I had no idea about.
did you know
Which, yeah.
that there's a thing where there's people that get like
Where's this going?
they only
Where's
like
the-
it on chairs? I don't.
Chairs?
Yeah,
Hairs.
yeah.
That is so not the weirdest. Did you know there's a
like
did
they
you-
don't
did Lux-
do it any other area. Like you could
That's-
and there's so many positions.
Yeah, no, that's total. All right, I'm very inexperienced in this world, and that is like very shallow water. Like
What?
Now I'm very curious on what you've been reading.
me, the last one was. Nope, brain can't say that one out loud on Twitch.
No.
Because the last one I read was horrific.
Oh God.
The last one I read was like werewolves, but they would only do it when they're in the middle of the transfer, like not human, not wolf, somewhere in between.
Is
How
it
can I
so it
maintain
gets
for
like
that long?
bigger?
What am I
as he-
saying?
Is it? Is it because
I
it
have to
gets
look up the word
bigger,
because
or like is? So do they have to start like mid height and then like it grows as like
Hun?
nodding, and I'll leave it at that one.
Oh
word.
my God.
Oh! Does the
That was the
partner
word I was
change
looking-
as well?
Oh,
No, it's just the normally the one taking it. I was gonna say the woman, but there's also been plenty of other.
Stop
I
talking about
Lux has that book
Nodding
upstairs.
on
I'm sure you can borrow it.
Stop
I think I'm gonna have
talking
to
about
because
this.
I don't think I can go back from this.
Stop. Just in general.
All right, we're gonna go to the next day.
We're gonna go to.
Okay, all right. Then if we're going to the next day, and I will write it down. Dono, this is what I'm throwing in
Okay.
the alchemist set before I go to bed.
Okay, let me get my notebook. Fucking.
Alright.
Avery, are there any objects that you give Canna to put in the cataloging book?
Their sword
Where the fuck is my notebook?
and their breastplate.
Do you want me to type? Do you want me to send it to you, Dono?
Yeah, send it to me, please.
Yeah, I'll just type it.
So
Yeah.
theoretically, I could just go
Just
to
like
all the
DM
other
it
character sheets in the
on,
campaign and like
or-
look at
yeah,
their
personal
Discord?
message- Yeah, Discord.
Stat,
Thank you.
stat sheets on their items as well. Like
So-
Pretty
this
much,
is
yeah.
awesome. This is
And so stream knows. I am,
Oh,
I am-
you
Is your sword the? No, that's the arm.
do you do the
I was about to
moon sword? The
Yeah.
moon touch great sword. Okay, cool.
So now I
there
can look at.
is-
So now I can look at Avery's greatsword.
you can see that it is a sentient weapon within your cataloging. and that is not fully awakened. It has level 2 awakening right now.
Close that part of it.
Has
Look at
questions
Avery.
for later.
I remember we had a conversation about this. I didn't think that it was quite as literal as you let on.
When have I ever exaggerated?
You know what? You have a fine point. And you. What did 12 say? He had a mysterious key.
I do have a mysterious key.
You do?
Yeah.
We've had that since the beginning of the campaign.
Mysterious
What
key.
does this mysterious key do?
I can put it in any lock on a nat 20. It'll open the door and disappear.
And it like says that in the book.
I mean, that's yeah.
And I'm just like,
It says it has what is it? It has a
1 in 5
5% chance.
Yep.
yeah, 5% chance, which is a 1 in 20. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just like look in the book at that and I'm like, it's a good thing you haven't used this. I'm
Yeah, I don't-
slipping into British again. It's a good thing
It's
you
from the
haven't
character
Sorry,
last
me.
night.
holding up the key. This can could theoretically open any door.
Yeah, but we haven't ran into any locked things yet.
That is very fair. Lux! I like point and Lux is there.
I really
Or not
quick,
there.
just so Stream knows, the things I'm throwing to make a potion overnight is a vial of mimic blood, 3 shots of the wild magic water, a potion of healing, shaved crab skull, secretly a scale from Canna, and bronze shavings.
How dare you? I would have just given you one.
Yeah, but I'm keeping it a secret.
Oh, that affects the magic somehow. Maybe it does. Anyway.
There is precedence, and never mind, for things willingly given.
Yes.
That is fair. Yeah. So, okay, so there you go.
I'll make a vial of holy water before I
What
go
is
to
at
bed.
least one important item that you can give me to put in this book? And I obviously like give it back. This is basically one of the best ways in the world I know how to track everyone, so we can be a little more independent of each other. I mean, at least a little. You can be a little more independent of me while I'm holding the book, at least. I can be more independent of you while I'm holding the book. Doesn't matter. Well, something for the book, please. Preferably one that you will always have on you.
I give you my staff of adornment.
Sounded a little Scottish there.
Give you
Staff of
staff of
adornment.
adornment.
No.
Oh, hi. Scottish Canna would be fucking awful. I don't even want to think about that. Okay.
I also got more food. So I'm
Okay.
happy now.
Yay!
Yay!
Glad.
More
Sadly.
onion rings.
Ooh,
Fast
Yes.
food. Roll me.
We'll find out the. Okay.
As you begin to mix this together, roll me a do a d20. See how well you
Okay.
roll it, or how well it's made.
Okay.
Fortune slap.
My brew. I add my proficiency to that, right?
Yes. Yep.
Ooh, I got a 18 on the die, so 21.
Thank you, Brett, for the high red. Oh, fucking good. Okay. And now a d100.
Oh no, I'm doing that in D&D Beyond because I don't know how to read D100s. To this day, no idea how the fuck to read a D100. I'm gonna be honest.
The quick
Same, to be
85.
honest.
This die is the tens place. This die is the ones place. You take what's on this die and you put it in the tens place. You take what's on this die.
What was
you
it,
put in the
25?
ones place.
85.
85. Okay.
If you roll, because this die is the tens place, a double 0 means there's a 0 in the tens place, which means you have single digit numbers. If you roll 2 zeros, it counts as 100 because D&D
Okay.
doesn't operate off of zeros.
Now
no.
roll me 2 more D100s.
2 more D100.
And
Two
write
more?
down the numbers that, and I'll write
I'll
it
roll
down,
one.
so.
I'll
Alright.
roll one because I know how to read them.
No, I got it. It's fine. This is my potion. 31.
I got another 85. It wouldn't have mattered. Okay.
And
go on.
31.
Oh my god, 2 31s.
Okay, cool. Then that will work. So,
See, that's almost more impressive than rolling a low one, is rolling the same number twice. On
Yeah,
the
I mean,
D100.
I did it right on my character sheet, so y'all can see it. Yeah, 31 and 31.
That's pretty cool.
Still my most impressive D100 rolls when I
that's actually
rolled
good.
100
okay.
Yeah.
on the
yeah.
chance to teleport
All right, cool.
to some place I had vaguely heard of.
I was about to say, you told us about, Dono told us about a time when it was like, if you get a 1 and he rolled a 1. Okay, if you get a 1 and he got a 1. Like that
Yeah.
was
That was a Call of
heavily
Cthulhu game on Cthulhu-esque or magic.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
And you like learned about the cult in 2 rolls.
Yeah,
Like
and-
2 rolls.
By the way, we just gotta hydrate. So I don't have my water on me. I need to go get that.
Oh, we did?
I'll get it during the break. But I'll just.
This has water in it.
Oh, speaking of which,
I
we
can
are about
think
to
it.
enter
It
into
looks
that.
water.
It's okay.
I can't
I'm
believe it's
proud
not
of you.
water.
You know, I'm
Yes.
proud of you today. All right. So that brews throughout the night. You awaken to the next morning. You guys are. You don't have to set up a watch. They have a watch set up for you guys upstairs. You guys are in a crude. No. Yes.
I attempt to lay in the hammock that was laid for me in the room.
You fall directly on your ass the moment any weight is put onto it. You you can tug it just a little bit, and you're just like, okay, good, get up, boom, right on your fucking natural one automatically because you completely trust
Yeah,
it.
yeah. and I just like scrunch nose on floor, like just completely like. You know what? I probably deserve that.
You hear a small cackle come from down the hall.
And, and I'm like, I don't repeat what I said. I'll reiterate that I said it loud enough for for present company to hear it. And I stand up, retie the knot. If I can take 10 on tying the knot and it is secure enough for me to lay in it, I'll do it. Like,
Yeah, sure.
yeah, and I'll just I mean, anything better than
It's technically a
an
survival
intentional
check, but yeah.
Sure. If not, I'll take 10. Okay, I'll take 10. Well, that's not bad. Survival? Oh, I'm looking at 12. Survival? That's a 16. Wow, 12. You have
That's
really good
fantastic.
survival.
That's good enough.
Yes, I do.
You could have asked him for help.
I have a feeling he was one of the perpetrators of this.
If I was, it was not on purpose.
he's a trained soldier. He would know how to make a hammock.
Yeah. You would think.
Yeah.
He would also know how to tear one apart. Anyway, tie
Distrust
it up, go to sleep.
awakens upon the group.
Evening came, the morning followed. The 3rd day of the journey.
Yes. What do you guys want to do today? What do you guys? 12. You awaken to what is a liquid that is. It looks like it's about 2/3. That's like shimmering, blue, almost wind-like, type of thing, and then just the other part of it is just a bunch of freaking colors. Like it's all rainbow-atic and such.
Yeah. I just cast. I mean, I take the 10 minutes, but I just chill and cast Identify on it whenever I roll out of bed.
Okay.
Rainbow wind.
This potion has 3 charges,
Okay.
but you have to roll a. Wait, fuck. Okay, so how am I doing this? Because I gotta think this, because you got the. Okay. There's different effects that happen. One,
Okay.
when you roll, you have a
Yes.
1 in 30, not like a 33% chance of making it so every creature within 30 feet of you is able to activate a certain type on a d20 roll of like a chart that I'll make later of a
Okay.
wizarding school that they can activate a spell from that area,
Okay.
except for yourself,
Oh.
and they all will heal 2d10 like points of healing.
Okay.
And then there is a 66% chance of you being able to be given the ability. What was it? 31. For the next minute, any spell you cast with the cost of 1 action allows you to immediately fly 15 feet via magic winds that carry you briefly and deposit you on a surface. This movement doesn't provoke attacks of opportunity.
Okay.
And so, yeah. That also will, and they also change you to a random looking person. Just like your form completely changes into it. You can't control it. It just becomes a random person.
Okay, so that happens regardless of the 33 and 66%
Yes.
chance. Okay.
We're
Yes,
gonna
no.
go ahead and
Dip.
We're going to go ahead and take the quick break.
Yes.
So please don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after these messages.
you for the raid. Or thank you for the raid. God, I can't speak. Thank you.
Thank you for the raid.
Yeah.
Thank you for the
Thank you,
raid.
Brett. Just Brett and Bloody Aura for the raids.
Bloody
You guys
Aura.
are fantastic. Thank you so much, and for everybody that's sticking around. We're on a boat. We're on a boat.
Preach, big preach.
Yeah. The wizard just got laid last session, so you know.
Fuck off. I've been dancing around it. We are an adult channel. It's fine.
But it is the
Can't
second
hide it
day.
anymore.
12 just got his magical potion that he made by throwing a bunch of things in a pot and seeing what happened. So it's a wild magic potion that makes you completely
Yes, a
change
boat,
your
right?
form
There are
as
two
well.
campaigns on the channel that have a boat in them. Are
Yes.
you surprised?
Well, they usually travel in a wagon, but they have to take a boat to this island that is all the way off into a distant area.
I still think we could have driven the boat into the water. It would have acted as a.
You
we
could have
driven the
tried.
wagon into the
You
water
could have
and it
tried.
would have acted. We could have tried. We would have failed, but we could have tried.
It also would have been a much longer boat trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have. It would have. We would have had to like manually row. Like, it would have been fucking.
Back to the Viking area, guys. Heave! Alright. Excuse me. Oh, I didn't even grab my water.
We could have hitched a sail to the wagon. We could have.
Or a motor, or like a motor to it.
Or a motor. We could have done that.
You could have.
Surely.
The top 10 base on all of Twitch IMO. Oh, great. What does that mean?
Top 10 best on all of Twitch.
Oh.
Oh, Sanguine Rev.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
You? Appreciate that. It's good to see you again, Sanguine Rev.
I read that wrong. I'm dyslexic.
So, if you could remind me, because I forgot, how much longer that we're on day 3 out of how many days on this boat?
So, you guys hit the storm, so you're coming on to the last 2 days because you guys beat the storm.
Okay.
So, because you had to kind of go out of the way a little bit and then correct yourselves.
Yep.
So, yeah, this would be the last of 2 days, so 10 years. Yes.
There you go.
It's been 39 years.
It's been 84 years. All right, anyway. So this is the last day on the water before we reach Droog tomorrow?
Yes.
Cool.
It'll be like
I'm fishing.
midday. Okay, cool. Anybody else doing anything? Fuck, I didn't keep my fishing chart.
Cause Avery is bored, they're gonna make a couple vials of holy water.
Ooh. Okay.
Something is sitting in the back of 12's head
I've got to roll my port.
that he was told he could summon other familiars besides Squire.
Not without me casting Find Familiar into the Ring of Spell Storing, unless you picked it up
No,
yourself.
I have
You picked it up
my
yourself, of
yeah,
course
I
you
have
can.
I have my ritual cast pamphlet.
Yeah.
You have a spell book, I have a pamphlet. So 12 first thing in the morning is gonna go and see that Avery is just kind of chilling and gonna do the same thing that Avery did to him of like, oh, you're working on something? I'm gonna go over here and cast, because Find Familiar takes like an hour, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And without like an animal or anything in mind, of like Squire is his combat buddy. Squire's like the one to help him fight because he like jabs him and whatnot for the blood huntery stuff. He in 12's brain, he's like, I need an alchemist buddy. I need someone that's like can help me like find ingredients and stuff like that. As he's casting Find Familiar, hoping to get some other animal that I did not talk to Dono about beforehand, so I'm kind of throwing this at him last second.
Just pulling up the list that he uses for Messenger.
Fuck. Okay.
I don't know if this is a sufficient answer to your question.
Do you want me to tell
Fantastic.
you what I have in mind, or do you want to take it over as a DM?
You know what?
I'm okay either way.
Okay, okay. You gotta give me 5 minutes. I need 5 minutes.
I roll. I feel my moments of clarity approaching me and I sense another grand failure in the future. I got another not one portent, boys. I also got a 7 and a 14.
Okay.
So
you have
I
3
can
now.
make-
I forgot.
Yeah. And when I reach the wizard level that gives me 1 more, I will have 4, which will be awesome.
You know what? I just found a great table. Roll me a D100.
You like your D100s?
I do. They're fun. They're exotic.
Donna,
They're different.
For
11.
context.
11.
Oh, okay. No, never mind. I thought you were talking to me in that instance. Sorry.
So you look for what is a alchemist-like buddy, something that may know
Yeah, my potions pal.
your potions, pal. So you focus, and you just, and you go, and within this, what is it called? Conjuring of this creature.
Yeah.
That you see the smoke come and feathers fall all around, and this very rainbow-esque long beak comes out, and you see a toucan.
I was about to say you summoned a toucan.
This is not what I imagined. Hello. Do you have a name like Squire?
Don't make both of Dadley's called familiars speak, or I will hurt you. Okay.
Okay, oh my god. Okay, I think I'm just gonna keep Squire. I thought this. Okay. I summoned you to help me with potions, while I hang out with Avery, and I
Acid!
take. Huh? Did you say a word?
Fuck.
It's a bird that can mimic sound. So
Okay.
A toucan
can a toucan mimic sound? It can mimic
Absolutely
sound.
not.
Absolutely not. Never mind.
Absolutely not.
You're thinking
did
of a
that wrong.
parrot.
Oh shit! I am. Okay, you summoned a parrot.
A
Parrot.
Such a different bird.
It's a very different bird. I've got to look up an image of a parrot versus a toucan.
They're both
Wildly
like,
different.
in the air. I don't know. They're
It-
both from they're both.
It's
in,
like saying
South
all
Africa.
fish are the same.
Yeah.
Like,
Fish.
No, I'm
fish.
not trying to be
Here's
racist
a-
here. Okay.
Here's
I'm
a perfect
I'm not trying to be
illustration.
fishiest here. Okay.
I grab the parrot by like its chest, like not how you're supposed to hold a bird, and I point it towards Avery. I'm like, I'm gonna hang out with Avery. Okay, you are going to look for potions ingredients. I don't care what it is, but potions ingredients. I think you understand me because you
These are the
magic.
two birds that Dono just confused with each other.
So
Shut the fuck
different.
up.
I love. It's funny. I love it. But
And I gotta put him.
Can I tell you that toucan and parrot are like right next to each other on the fucking thing? I read it wrong.
Oh, okay.
So, not bad.
by the way,
I-
fantasy. Brett complimented your lovely purple hair.
Oh, thank you.
and I will put the parrot down, and then I'll look at Avery and be like, I think I'm just gonna stick with Squire. I think we'll see how he does for the day. I should name him.
He hits the door. He's like, "Wah!"
Okay, I opened the door for him.
He flies off.
Options for
I-
familiars.
Look, if I can figure out how to pick the animals myself, I'll start doing that, because I thought like potion buddy, like a flying snake. I thought that would be cool. I thought that would make sense as a potion buddy. That's gonna be the backup potion buddy. His name's gonna be Gerald.
Gerald the parrot.
Gerald the parrot. He's not the brightest bulb in the shed, but at least he's a part of the shed.
He just flew away. I mean,
He ran into the door first.
Yeah.
You know that I'm essentially a warlock patron now.
Yes. Where are you going with this?
And they just kind of reach into the void and just pull out one of the random familiars that their father has.
Oh no. Don't give Stealthy this power. Don't. What have you done?
And then puts it back.
That almost tempts me to cast Find Familiar myself to see if I can reach into the depths of the Fae and pull something out that can talk like Squire.
You guys like touch hands somehow? Like, oh, sorry. Like,
Just like
So wait, what are you pulling out? Sorry, I tried to read something.
oh, we're.
Oh, Avery was just kind of like, do you want another familiar? Like,
I did. No, it's okay. I'm good with my one. I'll get Squire back. He has the day off. He's hanging out with the wife and the kids. But that's part of the reason I was like, oh, I should try to have like a little bit, couple different familiars because I don't want. Squire feels like more of a part-time employee. Like,
you're looking for a full-time one.
Full-time
I'd-
is hard.
Possibly. But what
I
are
would
you
respond
doing?
if I was within earshot,
Yes.
but I'm on the deck fishing, so I'm not in earshot.
Yeah. What are you, my plans for the day are your plans for the day. I've been hung up with the alchemist set. I kind of just want to hang out with you. I'll put another brew on before I go to bed, and that's about it.
Aw. Oh wait. What about
I
the
was
faux
making
date?
you holy water.
I think that's over now that you screwed somebody else.
She's obsessed with her book anyway.
yeah,
it's
she's
fine.
already,
She
she's
is.
fine. Yeah.
She is. That is true.
She's awakened. She's okay.
And as they finish meditating on this vial, they hand Abnir a vial of holy water. Or a flask of holy water.
Little drips onto his skinny bird. You.
This
I
whole
d-
time.
okay, I'll try to do something with that tonight. That'll be cool.
Other than that, my plans were train, sit on the boat, enjoy the ocean that's not infested with fey creatures that are trying to kill me.
I don't do a whole lot of relaxing, do I?
Avery, there's a
enjoy
mouse
that.
that comes and sits right next to you.
Looks down at the mouse.
Squire!
Squire.
No, this one's a black one.
Little black mouse.
Cheese?
They look expecting cheese? Oh wait, is it just talking to me?
Are you putting words and actions into the DM's mouth? Just hang on a second.
Looks down at the mouse. I don't have any cheese. You should try the ship's larder for that.
Scowls at you.
Opens up their pack and pulls out their ration pouch. It's literally just like jerky and tack, and offers them a piece of the hardtack. And that is all I have on me.
You guys' rations are so unimaginative. I have
Soldier.
like an MRE.
He
of,
takes a bit of bacon. I am in your debt.
Oh. I am in your debt. Oh.
Looks at Abner and goes, I'm never going to get used to being
contract with a mouse.
Contract with a mouse. That's hilarious.
Archfey. That's just... Or Warlock Patron. I don't understand why my father thought this was a good idea on any level.
I mean, I think you're doing a good job at it.
It's still hard.
Well, that's why we should relax, drink on the boat.
Black mouse squeaking in the dead of night. Take these wheels of cheese and learn to fly on the boat. Brett, you contribute so much to this stream. I love you.
Well, I think this will be our last chance to relax until, well, quite a while.
Yeah. So let's make some coffee and go enjoy the waves and make fun of Canna's lack of fish, probably. Or maybe he got a lot. I don't know yet.
We're about to find out.
All right, roll me a d50.
What?
Aha! 17.
I'm looking at the wrong things here. I'm trying to get Avery. So I have a little like secret note thing for each one of your guys' characters for things that you do. I'm adding one to Avery's. So what'd you get? Sorry.
On a D50, I got a 17.
A 17.
This is a D50, a fair 50-sided die.
Nice.
It came in a polyhedral set that goes from D3, to a D100 that is contained within one ball. Like it's
Those are so hard because they have so many little tiny sides. It's kind of hard to figure out what you rolled.
Yeah, I just go with whatever one looks like it's on top. That's like a headache. Yeah, you just do a little pressure test on whatever face you think is correct. If it like,
Okay.
and if pressure applied straight down doesn't result in it rolling, then that's the number you got.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's nothing real. Like the only thing fighting you in this is literally the water itself. As you feel like a little give, as there's like weight applied, and it's like, and so you have to bring it back slowly so you don't snap your rod. Everything. Now, as you come up, you see just like what seems like some like just a small freaking thing. As you come closer and closer, and you see just like a detached hand that has been rotting in the water.
I reach out and I don't want to touch it. I'm imagining it in my mindscape, and it's making me not want to touch it in my play space. A rotting hand, like the hand, like a humanoid hand.
Yeah.
How long has it been rotting? Like, is it fresh or is this months?
Would you like to make an insight check?
Sure. I got a natural 1.
As you get really, really close, you see it not begin to just dangle, and it comes alive and gets you in the face. That's it. Rolled a 15 to hit you.
Oh fuck! Are you serious?
And does 3 points of bludgeoning. We'll say slashing as it claws into your hands, and because it grabs upon your face, you are now technically blinded.
Are we sitting on the deck drinking, watching this happen?
No, you're currently downstairs talking to each other.
Yeah, this is his first catch. Oh, this is already going so well.
You're doing great.
Okay, can I magic missile the hand as it's latched onto my face?
Do you have to see the thing to be able to hit it?
It's on my face.
You're still blinded.
On my face. I would just send the magic missile out and send it right back, at the hand on my face. It's off. It is on my face, Dono.
Fine, magic missile.
I see it to know where it is. So at first level. Oh god damn it! I forgot to turn my hardware acceleration back on. 1 second. Oh, great. Well, that was just for me to get the casting off of the gun. That's a little better. It's 3 darts. 3 darts. 1d4 plus 1. 3 plus 1 is 4. So 3 darts, 4 damage, 12 damage to the hand.
Well, it's gone. It just it explodes in front of your face.
What is this? What is a shambling hand doing in the ocean? What?
Would you like to cast again?
Yes.
You have now human meat hand nut pieces all around the ground that you can use as bait,
Bless you.
if you wish.
Thank you.
Okay, roll me a d50. Yeah.
Uh-huh. 43.
Ooh. 43 is. Ooh. Okay, cool.
You pull up another shambling hand.
No. Watch, is there anything that you wish to be doing, or do you want to roll a couple times for your persuasion and such? Because I'll say that you can roll like 2 or 3 times in a day, depending on how well you roll.
Roll for poetry.
Okay.
If you're practicing, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay.
I'll go ahead. I'll say that this next catch will happen with Avery and 12 on deck. Like I've been sitting there for a while, and I haven't really reeled anything in. I feel I've been sitting there for a while. I haven't reeled anything in, and then I get a bite. Woo!
This again, as you're rolling, it has no weight to it, or it has only its weight to it. It's not pushing against you except for the water. As you're rolling closer and closer.
Oh,
You got it, buddy.
This feels pretty light again.
Would you roll me a d4?
A d4.
Mm-hmm.
2.
2? Okay, cool.
2.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
As what comes up is a clear glass bottle where you nagged the cork portion of it. And you can see a piece of paper on the inside of it.
Yes, we can eat that for dinner.
I like, ha ha. I reach out, grab the bottle, unhook the hook, and like, yeah. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
And I like,
We've been trying to reach you, but your car's.
That's so much better. That's so much better.
They're resorting to anything to get to your warranty.
You shit. You see a
Brett, hit it again. Hit it again, Brett.
Thank you.
He already got the hand one. I mean, that's great.
You see what is essentially a crude, almost childlike drawing of a treasure map, where there are a couple trees, a building, and then an X that is about a couple paces away from the building behind it. Where this is, you have no idea.
Pulls out notebook. Look for building with group of 3 trees in Droog.
Another mystery.
A clue, Sherlock. Hey, 12. Tosses the bottle back to 12.
Thank you.
I'm
gonna use it for more potions.
Okay.
And whatnot.
That's why I figured you'd like it, bud.
Lux, how'd you roll?
How many did you want?
Roll 2 first.
Okay. So the first one I rolled was a 19.
Ooh, okay.
The second one was a 23.
Okay, then give me another roll.
The next one was 16.
Okay, cool. You can add, let's say, 5 more marks to it as you're working on this. And I'm allowing you to be able to do this on your own because you have a librarian background on it, and you've read plenty of books, so you know what you're working with. You're just practicing on your own thing of like discretion. If somebody else was doing this, they would need to be like in a library learning about this.
Or I could be helping them.
Exactly. They would need a librarian. But once you get to 10 marks, you'll be able to add expertise to your persuasion.
Okay.
So, all right. So, Canna, you can roll one more time.
A D50?
Yes.
36.
36? Okay. Okay.
Avery pours a
You-
giant glass of rum for both Abney and themselves.
You guys are just chilling, relaxing.
Straight
Yes.
vibing.
Like the rest of the crew is. It's a calm day.
A little bit more time goes by.
I will say, as a little bit more time goes by, Canna, as you're out, like you have your fishing rod, you cast out and cast in a couple different times, not really getting anything. And then the captain says, as you go your final cast, it says, "Oi! If you look out to the side over there, you can see the shadows of the capital city as we pass by." As you can see, just cresting above a large cliffed area with sand kind of pouring off into the water around, you can see just the tops of the capital built, like the capital kingdom building, off to the off the end. It's very like Shadow of Dust kind of esque situation, but you can see what is the little cresting, almost like mountaintops, but instead it is buildings of the back end of Droog, which is more of like its higher class area. As you begin to go past it, to be able to make ship landing, because you ships can't land between the back end of Droog. So,
There you go. Looks
fun.
like we're almost there.
So, fun story about Droog. It is not of this land, and not of the land that it was taken from either. It originally came from a separate dimension, or plane of existence. There is believed to be another plane to this one, or to others, of where dragons rule. Here, dragons aren't as strong. But it was before Dragonborn. Basically, he goes through this the story and lore. It's really hard for me to do that voice for long periods. But goes into the in-depth situation. Basically, Droog is from another plane of existence. Thus why you have to go around the capital city to be able to make ship in the oasis of Loach, which is close by the capital. It is originally from the plane of dragons, or I'm trying to remember. There's an actual name for it, because there's Faerun, and then there is another plane of, like, within D&D. I knew it for years. It's all about dragons and shit like that. Basically, dragons rule, and then that's where Dragonborns come from, is that area, and why in Dragonborns were grown from dragon's blood, etc., and eggs to be like to be ruled by dragons. This is a city that was taken from that area. Not from, like, there is others within D&D lore. This one was taken by a wild magic type situation that is believed to be done by the brown dragon that found kinship within the rulers of Droog and took favor over them. And that is why there is a large blue dragon population within the desert of Droog. But that is more towards the northern side and is protected by the dragon itself to the kingdom, etc., like that. And why the desert is very dangerous is because it's full of like wild magic that also like regenerates in death and everything like that. So it's a very strange portion of the world within this strange world. So it's an island that's not supposed to be an island, was originally part of like a more main landed area. At least that is what is like taught within the history, being that it's been several generations since that happened. But recently it was moved again here into this spot between 25 to 30-ish, like 20, 30-ish years ago.
An entire chunk of land interdimensionally transported.
It is said that there was a safety measure, and why they don't know exactly how long it took for the change to happen, but the area in which they were before became danger, and so the safety measure was implemented, and then there was an individual that found the gem that activated it upon this side. There was always kinship within Drug and Laxos and such, but the Drug used to be connected very far more eastern situation.
Is that that thing that like carved out that giant rift between like the bridge that we were on? The 12 and Avery are on the deck with me. Help me. Between is that the thing between? Is that same thing that carved that giant like rift between Show and Crest? Where not Crest, Show and Silvercrest?
No, that is the floating island that dropped from where the Blight Lich was found.
I'm not from this plane of existence. It's not best to ask me.
Right. Well, I was just.
You would have learned part of this story not being so close to like Silvercrest, Canna within like intel and such, but like there is like a brief situation, but that is part of like how the ruling of Silvercrest began.
That event was a different thing.
That was a different thing. There was two islands that randomly showed up because of that event, and one activated that switch, the other one deactivated the floating of the city and dropped it.
Gotcha.
So.
Huh. Interesting. Well, it seems like this will be a fun place to hang out at least for a little bit. Learn more about dragons.
And other interesting monsters.
Yeah, well, we are here to save.
By the way, did they have a guide lined up for you when you get there?
I don't think so.
I don't remember.
I would suggest finding one.
I will cast Sending to... Oh god, who would I cast Sending to?
As you cast Sending, you feel that snag on your pole.
Help!
As something begins to fight you.
Help! 12! Somebody!
You got it.
Okay.
No, I don't got it! I don't got both! Hold on!
Okay, I will...
They flick their hand and cast Enhance ability.
Motherfucker. On which one? Strength?
Strength?
Okay, make me a strength check. As you begin to pull this.
Just wait to cast Sending. Just give it a second.
Don't do two things at once.
Don't think too hard. Moral support, buddy.
Thanks. Wait, Enhance ability is advantage?
Yes.
My target has advantage on strength checks. I give,
Better. Okay. Still need to pull up my character sheet. 14. I rolled an 8 and a 13, and I have a +1, so that's a 14.
Okay. So you pull it just a little bit closer. You're like, you're starting to lose it as you begin to hear
I stopped casting Sending. I just like I can't like. So okay, are you ruling this like I started casting Sending and this fish bit at the same time? Okay, then I'll do my Sending, and then that 14 is my strength. So in the middle of struggling to wrangle this fish, I'm trying to remember if I need to send this to Cherry or Hope. I don't know. Because Cherry was the one who suggested we go to Droog to save her husband. So I'll contact her. I'll say, in sending.
Oh shit.
Hey Cherry. Hey Cherry. I don't know if you already told us. Is there a guide waiting for us in Droog, or should we find? Cuts off. No, that's 20. 1. Because we're not sure. Click.
While he was doing that, 12 will run up and grab the fishing pole to try to help.
Okay, roll with advantage, or whoever wants to like do the strength check gets advantage.
I will do a strength check.
Okay.
I'm in the middle of a call.
That is a oh shit. What do I add to it? Just straight strength.
Yeah.
Oh come on.
17.
17.
Oh,
Okay. As you pull back and you're beginning to give way, within this situation, and you feel it begin to come back. You can see it begin to skip across the water as it's coming out, and you get to pull a little bit by little bit. It's going to be one more successful strength check. Canna, you respond. No, you hear back. I didn't think to get you a guide. I don't know the area. You're just supposed to go find my husband.
Got it.
Look for Goliath.
As I hear that, I like the spell ends, and I just like, nope, we don't have a guide. She just wanted us to find her husband.
12 locks eyes with you. He's like, let's do this together. He is kind of drunk at this point.
So
12 is oh no.
Yeah, so he
Nice.
has his hand on the fishing rod as well. Like we could do
as
this
this is
together.
also
I got
happening,
you.
you see your parrot coming back with what is a bottle. Or
Not right now.
uh,
Put it on the ground. I'm fishing, man.
acid.
Acid.
Shut up.
Acid?
Brett said.
Okay. I take a hand off the fishing pole and put the bottle of acid in my pocket.
God, no! And I
Sorry.
just, like,
So
You did good. I was kind of talking shit. You did good, Gregory. I forgot what I named you. Jared. Jared.
Gerald.
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 Okay,
Gerald's
just
game.
roll.
All right. Are we rolling this together? What do you want us to do, Donna?
I
Roll
already
together, sure.
already
Alright.
rolled.
All right. What did I also
You have
roll
to pick
down?
up some slack.
What did you roll?
A natural one.
Oh God.
With advantage?
Wait,
With
wait,
advantage.
advantage. Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
that just had advantage. Oh, thank God. Okay.
Dippy falls in
Avery's
the water.
tipsy, but they're
17.
concentrating on it.
16 plus 1, 17.
17. 9 plus 3, 12.
12. Fantastic. All right, so you guys heave. And you see what is a beige squid come slapping onto the
squid!
deck. Yeah, and it begins to wriggle and raggle, and you can see underneath where like the suction cups and stuff like that, a blue light and sparkling shimmer underneath of it as it begins to try and like move around. Would you like to do anything?
It has a gem! Get him! Like,
I think we just had to put it out, right? Like we plan on eating this thing.
I like grab my quarterstaff, which I have not used in so long, and I'm just trying to whack it on the head. Or on
Well,
the
he's
body.
doing that. I shoot it. I
I got a 5 on the die. Wait, what is that attack for me? That is a. That's a 9.
I just rolled a natural 20 to shoot the squid.
Pull out the gun, die. You cast gun, bang. As you hit it square right between like where the membrane is, it's just like I know about fish, bang.
Big.
And you
you
shoot
see,
it,
like-
a bullet
and it just,
through
like-
the ship as it jumps up, and you see like just splintering in the wood, and the captain's just like, "Hey!"
No, I use my crimson right. There's no bullet. at
Oh,
least.
okay, cool. So you bang.
It's just like a magical energy. It's just-
Yeah, you do see like 12 die a little inside because he's like, I don't even know why I did that. I'm a vegetarian. Like, that's for you guys.
Well, there's a blue shimmering thing, and I did.
Right.
As you see,
Is the
that
squid
the
still
squid,
alive?
No, it's dead. With the natural 20, it's totally dead.
Yeah.
As you begin to see it begin to squirm and come back together, you can see that the shimmering in the blue light dies off and just goes nowhere. And becomes
squid.
basically
I
just
want
squid.
that.
It
I
was a
take out my
magical
empty bottle.
It was a magical.
make
squid.
a nature check to harvest. Or no, survival
Alright.
to harvest.
Is it too
Survival.
late? Is it too late to make a medicine check?
Make me
It's
make me either medicine or nature
Investigation.
or investigation.
Investigation.
Actually,
is a lot better for me.
Yeah.
Now that we can eat.
It's a pretty high roll regardless.
Okay,
What do
go.
you want?
Just what do you want to do?
Investigation will be a 27.
27. You can tell just by looking at this that this is a fire fly. Or wait, let me see here. I got to get the right description on this thing. What was
Like a
it?
lightning bug, but a squid?
What was the freaking roll again? What the hell? It's like 30 something, right?
36.
36.
I think.
You see
36.
it is a firefly squid.
Firefly squid. Oh, so that was just its butt glowing.
Yeah.
Like, that was,
No,
yeah,
like its
okay.
tendrils glow.
Oh, its tendrils glow.
Like the
Oh,
inside,
cool.
like where the suction cup is, so it shows off like it just looks like a beige
right,
sand
the
thing.
underbelly, the underbelly.
And then as it goes to attack, it flashes and like it like
I get
stuns the creature and then catches it in its mouth.
so that wasn't anything we could harvest?
I mean, I hope the ink glows. I got a 24 survival.
Hell
to
yeah, you
get
get
some
it.
squidding from this. Yeah,
Roll me a d4
D4.
to see how many vials you can get.
Luminescent ink.
Avery's
do a
just
D4
already
plus
thinking
one.
about
Four.
calamari.
4, so 5.
4.
You get 5 vials of squidding.
5 vials of
Nice.
squidding.
Of firefly squid ink.
This orange journal is now just 12's I was gonna say poetry. No, potions.
It was
Potions
his
book.
poetry, and now it's his
Loves
potions.
poetry.
Like he just
His
crossed out
poems
poetry. And put
suck. Yeah,
it was back
poem
when he
12.
wanted to die, and now
Yeah,
it's like
where are you? And I'm so sorry. I cannot sleep tonight.
Because tonight will be the night that I fall for you. Over again.
Alright.
Difference between a wizard and a blood hunter.
Yeah.
Club it over the head. I shoot it. That's
Bang
great.
bang, motherfucker. Bang bang bang.
Just. Okay, so there you go.
All right.
Nothing else to relatively be harvested from this. I mean, calamari. But that's like simple enough.
Okay. So yeah, you can harvest it for meat. You can get
Captain,
you
how
can
do you
get whatever
feel
the heck
about
you want.
calamari?
I love it. It's a good thing. Do you know how to prepare it?
Maybe. I like survival check. Oh, that's actually pretty good. 18.
Fantastic. You were able to cleanly cut it. Now, you get a few like suction cups here and there, but you know you just chop it around that stuff. So it's decently clean all the way through. Like it's good enough to be able to make something. It's not like top 5-star chef rating, but it's like dad with a fucking grill in his backyard rating of cooking. So like better than normal. Or
I'll go
prepping.
down to the I'll go down to the galley and I will attempt
To cook?
attempt being the key word to make calamari.
Okay, roll for that, and then we're gonna say that you guys eat, and then that'll be the finish of this day, and we'll go to the last one.
Did my parrot bring me anything else?
No, it's just the acid.
Just one
got
bottle.
You have a bottle of acid. Yeah.
Okay.
Fun. I'm gonna turn that 4 into a 14.
He has to fly
And
all the way to
add-
the city, steal something, and then come back.
I figured he would look around the ship. Oh my god.
Am I adding anything for cooking?
Do you have any
Anything at all.
spices or anything? I would say you can use
No,
either
like
your
just
dexterity-
Constitution in my game.
You would either Constitution. That's eating.
Yeah, it's a. Huh?
For cooking?
But preparing it.
I would say intelligence.
Oh,
Probably
awesome.
survival. If you wanted to have like a skill, survival.
Intelligence would be the best.
Okay, and intelligence. So-
Straight intelligence means that I change my 4 to a 14, and that becomes an 18.
Fantastic. All right, cool. You make
As
basic
I, like-
calamari. It's not the best, but it's good.
I like fry it up. I get a little bit of salt. I get a little bit of pepper. I get a little bit of.
You get a little sea salt. Well, actually, you don't have to salt sea like fish from the sea.
No, you do. Trust
No.
me. And the way he makes
It's not
it,
the
he does.
Italian way. Okay.
I like a little bit of sea salt crumble.
Fresh
a little
from
bit
the
of,
sea.
little bit of like, yeah. And it make it like that crispy golden brown, just like.
I'm gonna roll something really quick, just to kind of add a little
Oh wow,
spice.
red with fucking instructions. Remove the sack, wash it, slice the tentacles. Already
Yep.
did all that. Dry them, cover in flour, dip in eggs, cover in breadcrumbs, oil at 180 until golden brown. Yeah, on an 18, I'm sure I do all that. I may have forgotten the
Shit.
breadcrumbs. It may have been a little bit of a lighter mix of breadcrumb, but yeah.
I just rolled
double
a,
dredge of flour.
I just rolled a D100. You want to guess what I just fucking got?
100.
100?
Yes.
What?
What
'Cause
was
I was
it
just
for?
like, oh,
No.
is there like a gem that this thing has eaten recently? 12, you can see while harvesting the ink sacks and after your brother has like cut off the meat and such like that.
Yeah.
Not within the sack. Now, there is a very pretty white pearl.
Ooh, it's mine. I found it.
It's fine.
In the stomach sack. So that has not been
That's awesome.
I'm just gonna pocket that. That's mine now.
hell of a fucking roll. I was just like, if I get 100, they'll fucking be something in there. Cool. 100.
Yeah, and you got 100.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Right.
There you go.
All right. Next day, you guys eat. You filled your bellies.
Calamari.
You study
Yeah.
the things that you wish, and yeah,
Just because I'm a fish doesn't mean I don't know how to cook them.
I would think that that's the only thing that you could be able, like that you would be very good at cooking.
Oh. Dono, random potion again overnight.
Okay, cool. Fucking, what are you putting in it?
I
Do
Two
I
vi-
see him doing this?
I don't know. Do you?
Because I will offer a scale to him
no
without
that
him having to see.
your scale is not going on it tonight. It's gonna be 2 vials of the glowing squid ink, 1 vial of holy water.
Ooh.
Oh.
What do I have in my inventory that I can throw into this?
I
We're-
give you 1 chocolate bar of healing.
A chocolate bar of healing?
Yes.
Sure,
I bought
a
them
cho-
from a street urchin who enchanted chocolate bars. That they
I-
basically act like healing potions. They do 1d12.
Sure.
I will remove 1 from my inventory.
Yeah, the chocolate bar of healing, and what else do I have? And you know what? We're gonna throw a little weed in it. I throw an 1/8.
An eighth?
That's all you have left.
I
You're
have
using
3/8
all the-
left.
Oh.
He's fine.
I have so much. Yeah,
Also,
I throw an
every
1/8.
night you do smell the captain like smoking. Not. You can. It's
Like
the
hookah?
mixture of weed and tobacco. So
Like a
he's,
hookah?
All right.
yeah.
So,
So
1/8 of weed, 2 vials of squid ink, healing chocolate, and 1 vial of holy water.
okay. Make me a roll. D20
Yes.
infusion.
Not as good as the other ones.
Spicy potion.
16.
16.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, in the morning, as you go to identify this, you are successful in making something. This is a lesser bottle of daylight, and as you drink it, your movement speed becomes half,
Oh.
and you feel not for 1 minute, and in that 1 minute time, whoever you touch heals 1d8 of healing, but you can only choose like one. Like it's your
So
one
you're
atom
a-
interaction.
So you drink it, you become a beacon of daylight, you gain half speed, and you heal people that you touch 1d8
Yes,
All right.
for a minute
for a minute.
when you
Yep.
drink this potion.
Okay.
Call that like a beacon of hope or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, actually, that's
High hopes.
Call it high hopes.
Speaking
High
of high
hopes.
Fantastic.
Oh, all the
I
weird
take-
potion. Yeah, I was gonna say all the weird potions I touched to your book, by the way, Canna.
And that comes up with ingredients and like.
Yeah.
You put weed in this?
Yeah. Wait a minute. No, in like the second episode, I was retrieving the guy from the dragon turtle that we killed, and I left 12 alone with the baby dragon turtle, and he gave it weed. Was I aware?
No.
I don't remember if I was aware that he was high or not.
Between then and now, you have seen 12 smoke. Like, we have had this conversation
Oh,
before.
no, we have had this conversation. Of course we
Like,
have. I'm
multiple
sorry.
times, yes.
Yeah, we have. No. I
It's
just
like the
get-
memory loss that happens with weed keeps happening to Canna for some reason. Every single...
You can get
What
several
do you mean you're
joints out of-
smoking?
Yeah, I get surprised by it every time. I have no
Yeah.
idea why.
12 is a very stressed man, okay? He's a stressed not half elf. Okay?
He was a guard. Whatever.
Yeah, we were
Thought he was
high
an
the
elf.
whole time.
Is he half elf or elf?
I'm full elf. I'm a
Oh,
paladin.
you are full elf, sorry.
Pallid elf. Yeah.
Alright. So,
Aren't you? No, wait, no, you're not. You just take the appearance.
I'm
one.
You're
mechanically I'm a hexblood.
yeah.
A reborn.
No,
Whatever.
hexblood is different than a
Hexblood.
reborn.
Oh, is that different? Oh,
Yes.
sorry.
Hexblood technically has like witch's blood in them, I think.
So, it's like my dad was an archfey and my mom was a pallid elf. Thus I am. And then I was also given away because of a pact, so I
Yeah.
am a hexblood through and through.
Right, yeah.
Yep.
Of course. Well, there you go.
All right. So, that happens.
Oh, I didn't use my other portents.
Anything else that you guys want to roll on? I'll say that you can do like half the things that you normally do because you'll make
Yeah,
it to the top
alright.
and halfway.
I was
I'm
about to
gonna
say,
send
is this the
Gerald.
So there's like one more half day that we're
Yeah.
on the boat? Okay.
And you guys will
I
make it to the
reroll
dock.
my portents.
I'm gonna send Gerald for another mission to get me something. Gerald,
Wow. I am
Do it again.
Feeling, I'm
you know what?
feeling
I like it, Gerald. I did. Yeah, you know what? Me and Gerald, buddy, we're tight. Yeah. All right, go for
I'm
it.
feeling very successful today. We better do a lot of shit today because I got an 18, a nat 20, and a 16 for my
Fantastic.
portents.
Okay, cool. Well, you're gonna have. I will say.
Avery checks their father's mail.
Oh no.
You can see what is like berries and acorns that are in it, along with normal notes. There is a very well pressed golden note that has a twig in it and has a wax seal that is the court of Fae upon it.
Oh.
I open that.
Okay.
Whoa.
As you
Uh-oh.
break the seal upon this, it begins to fold itself and become a speaking letter. It says
Oh, what are those called in Harry Potter?
Howlers.
Howler?
howler.
A howler.
Yeah, it's not.
Ronald
But it's not
Weasley.
screaming. A howler is meant to like yell at somebody. This is not meant to yell at somebody.
Fair. Fair.
This is just
yeah.
a speaking note. Representative of natural chaos, you've been asked to come and represent your house within the meeting at the island of two planes within 2 months' time. Or no, wait, it's been a month's time. I did my time wrong.
Whoa.
Oh.
Wait, the island of two planes.
Mm-hmm.
That's where we're going.
No, you're going to Droog.
This is a different island.
Fair enough.
The middle. You. Yeah.
2 more minutes for another ad break, by the way.
Yes. Please all please bring representatives of your house or court with you, and champion of your security. Also, be on the lookout for anything that looks like this, and it shows an image of what is a story egg rock that you've seen before, or that you've been given an image of before. We've been told that there are multiples within the world, and could be helpful.
Fuck.
Avery pulls out the letter that they've received from the Court of the Night Sky.
Oh no.
And just goes,
Are you both?
well.
And we'll pause there. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after these messages.
We're gonna take a break. Whoa! Baby, we're back.
I just come back on the same note that I sent that I was going to break on, like, woo! That would have been. I've been doing that the whole time.
I've been here the whole time.
With increasing dread, Avery grabs the summons that they received from the Court of the Night Sky.
At this point, it's like a TV show where nothing was established, so everyone is there. And
Yes.
it's, Well, this is a predicament.
That's where the one where Avery's being summoned as a representative of the court, right?
You're being asked to come in as one of the many representatives within the court, yeah. So,
Yeah.
but you're not like a protection or anything like that. You're just like being, like, this was a special gift that you were just like, hey, come with us. You'll be extra, like, you'll be part of the detail of everything and such like that.
Do you know how long your dad's gonna be off cavorting and shaboinging with your mother?
Do me a favor. If you ever say that again, I will run you through with my greatsword.
Listen, I mean, that's what
Yeah, what she said.
you're representative
Or
of
what they
both
said.
now because of him. Like, are you really defending him?
I don't know what to do.
Here's a thought. Can you appoint someone as a representative of the night sky while you are representing in your father's stead? How would that
I'd just be part of the my
Oh,
summons for
God,
the Court of the
Carter.
Night Skies is
Oh God, Carter is your representative in place of you of night sky.
No, he's not.
And he's not with us.
no. Carter's
not
a
part of the
member
Night
my
Sky.
father's house.
Carter would actually
Right.
be able to come to the island with you if you wanted him to.
He would
Yeah.
be well if he's part of your father's house, then he would be the representative for your father's house, and you would be the representative for the night sky. Simple enough.
Remember those long talks that we've had about there being rules? And we want to make Carter.
Well, I mean, you do know the
The
rules, and so do I.
representative.
So
It'd be you're grounded.
What did you just say?
I said he's grounded.
no. What did I say?
You know what you did.
Lux, roll for me for your
Based on the
persuasion.
language of the Fey Court's invitation, would Avery be able to make the party essentially part of their entourage in order for them to come too?
Oh yeah,
And even
100%.
better.
They
could
would
we
not have
make
been
that
able
full
to
commitment?
come with you if you were just like the night sky thing.
Mm-hmm.
It would have just been you.
better,
You would,
are-
yeah.
Even better. Are we thinking of that full commitment?
What?
I mean, think about it. Would Avery get this from any other group of guys?
Well, I have to be in the Feywild in a month. No matter what.
Not in the Feywild.
Or it's the in-between.
It's actually like on this plane of existence.
Plane of two.
I thought it was in between.
No.
Is the middle.
Plane of two island, or the plane, or the island of two planes.
The Isle of Two Planes. Right?
The Isles of Two Planes is within this plane of existence. It is a small point in which both there is a portal to the Shadowfell and a portal to the Feywild that intake two sides of an island. I should have made you make a history check, but as like an archfey, you would end up eventually knowing this and shit.
You would end up just knowing by proxy.
Well, I mean, you could have just asked like anybody. Like you could be told, not by any of your servants and stuff like that. They'd be like, "Oh yeah,
Because
this
that
is it."
information.
Yeah, it's information that you can
something
easily gather. So
That
you can figure
information
out
is
whatever
something that
way you
Avery is
want
never
to
gonna
with
get.
learning about this, but you would eventually learn that yeah, it's on this plane of existence, and the reason that they're choosing this area is because it's close to where the blackened material is coming from and entering into the Feywild.
And now that they know it, that information is something that Avery is never going to give up.
Well,
I've got nothing. Nothing from anyone. All right.
You're alone, Dippy.
So, Lux, how'd that roll go?
It was a 14.
Fantastic. Mark, do another mark. And you can roll again.
I will attempt to catch one more fish before we disembark.
Avery's just gonna sit in the corner and have an existential crisis.
Can have
Because
it.
now they gotta figure out how to tell Northern Court of the Night Sky, well, I'm currently acting as proxy.
I got a 27.
Yeah, 27. Fantastic. Give yourself 2 more marks with that. So where are you at right now? You should be at like 8, right?
9.
9? Oh, so you just need 1 more. You know what? Give me another, and if you roll above a 15, you've got it.
Do I see Lux doing this?
Yeah.
No matter-
You
no
have
matter
been
what
seeing
you-
him doing this the entire time. And
No
if
matter
you would
what
ever...
no matter what Lux rolls, I give them a 16. With my moment of clarity.
So, Lux, you now have expertise in persuasion.
All right. Well, thank you.
And you get advantage on rolls when writing, like, script.
Okay.
Fun.
Put that in your character sheet. And eat it.
This is fine.
Roll me your fishing.
40. Exactly 40.
Exactly 40?
Not 41, not 39.
As you go, you fish out, bring back, and you just find a pig leg.
A what?
A pig leg. You find a
Leg.
like a fake
peg leg.
Yes.
Oh, a peg leg.
Essentially, what is
I like, yeah.
an extra limb that is just of a fake?
We
I
still
mean-
can't eat that.
I like. Does anybody here
No.
like measures like 5'6" and need an extra leg?
We'll keep it around anyway.
And I just like drop it at the
You see the goblin
wall.
come over and just like pick it up. We'll keep it. Maybe somebody will buy it from us.
Perfect. Happy to be of service.
Good job. 12.
Yeah.
Your little parrot comes back with what is a golden feather
Ooh.
Ooh.
that is about
Fancy.
6 inches in length.
I like it. Okay.
What am I telling? Wait.
All right. He's just he's
Oh, no,
gonna
I got
chill.
it. I got it about right the first time, actually. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I did. Look, I'm a male. I understand. Like 6 inches. Like 6 inches.
6.
Um,
6.
About average.
Didn't pause. Didn't we like 20 like 30 sessions ago roll for size and Canna got like a fucking like 12 or something like that?
I don't know. You should have
I'm
written it
pretty
down in your
sure.
character sheet.
I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure that's something that happened like more than a couple episodes ago. I am now going to write it down in extra notes.
yeah. I mean, for the rest of the short little bit of the rest of the voyage, 12's just gonna be packing. He's just gonna be packing up his stuff.
Okay.
He's
You guys prepare
happy.
yourselves, pack things together, get your shit together to be able to disembark. The captain gives you a like 30-minute warning. We'll be shipping in just about 30 minutes. We'll take care of the docking fees and everything like that. And then you guys can go off on your way. We will be back in 2 weeks.
Okay.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then we'll find some
We're
accommodations.
still going to be
then.
trading. Like, we will be here on the dock for what is probably 3 days. But then we will leave and come back. But 2 weeks from this moment.
Wait.
Or from this
I
day.
have a solution. No, I don't. Never mind. It would only affect me. Cancel that solution.
Cancelled. I don't.
my book, my cataloging book.
Yes.
An item that the book has cataloged, I can teleport to it once a week by touching it, by touching an item in the book, and I can't use that feature again for a week. But it only affects me. So I wouldn't be able to drag people with me if I did that.
Okay.
It's a great idea. It only works on me.
You talk out loud a lot.
If you and a cataloged object are on the same plane of existence, you can teleport to the object's location. The property works like the teleport
Also,
spell, except you only teleport
Dano,
yourself and you
I
treat
could
the
not.
object.
Oh, sorry.
What?
Yeah. So it only works on me. Never mind. Cancel
Yes.
that idea.
I couldn't find a random ingredients list, so I am making one.
Do it.
Oh, deadly. Add it to the book. Add it to the book.
Is that worth
the
adding to the book?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess a little update. The book's like 99% done being written. I just have to format the magic items, but
Hell
buildings
yeah.
are done, farms are done. Like everything's written. It's done.
Hell
Nice.
yeah.
Hell
Yay.
yeah, brother.
One of those yearly freaking goals.
Yeah,
knocked
maybe
out.
this will get added because I can send it to you by the end of the day. I'm using ChatGPT for it. I'm gonna be honest, so
Okay,
maybe
cool.
not in the book.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Maybe not. Maybe don't put AI in a book.
There's a
Yeah.
superpower. There's a super powerful potion that you can make with troll penis.
Well, oh my God, that one guy, Barker, must be able to make a super powerful.
It's like 24 hours of like straight healing. Where you get like a 1d8 every like 6 seconds.
Whoa,
Yeah.
Jesus. All right, so
So that's every round of combat. Be it
are we getting
1d8.
ready to disembark?
Drink water, all male members of the cast.
Hold on.
Wow. Okay, give me a second. I'll be right back.
I have to go to my sink in my bathroom. Hold on.
Y'all thirsty.
If you're implying that we are thirsty for troll penis, you would be correct.
You would be incorrect for me. Don't speak for all of us.
I can speak for all of us. It's fine.
No.
I know my fellow podcasters very well.
Not well enough, apparently.
So, I don't know where to put. I can't put what stuff I put in the ring of spell storing.
6
I have to put it in notes.
6 inches.
I guess while we're on a lull,
Yes.
if you're ever like, I need a D100 list, not only can ChatGPT just whip it up for you really quick, because it is a useful tool for DMing on a like in a moment.
I have drank my water.
But you can also just ask it to format it in a way that fits homebrewery.com.
Oh my God.
Fabulous.
Wow. That's really cool, actually. Didn't think of that.
All right. So
When we land,
yes.
we disembark,
Mm-hmm.
sending to. No. First, I'll try this. I will grab ink off my shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
He's like a glowing darkness boy now. Like,
Yes.
I will try to. Like, I will look him in the eyes. His big, dumb, lovely eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And I will just be like, not sure if this is how this works, but if you can hear me, we are now on Droog. We're safe. So, let me know if you get this. And I like trying to use
trying to use ink as a catalyst to talk to Islan in case Islan is looking through ink, or that's how he works.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And just like lets him scurry back up onto his shoulder, and just like he's satisfied with that outcome right now. So
you have ink come up right to your like ear hole, and just you begin to hear. It's lovely to hear. Thank you. I am currently working.
Islan can talk through ink. Oh my god, that's awesome.
I'm currently in the Northern Ocean area, trying to find a certain doctor that might be able to help navigate where one of the stones may be.
Sounds good. I'll see if I'll try to ask about those stones while I'm here too, because this island came from a whole nother plane of existence. Like, so maybe they know something about one of these stones.
That's great.
How delicately do I need to talk about these stones?
I don't know how many people know about them, so you know.
Okay, then I'll treat it as a fairly delicate subject then.
Okay.
All
right. Bye.
Good talking to you. Love you.
Love you too.
I don't know why this came into my head. I like to imagine that the way that like catalyzes Ink's tongue, Ink just flicks his tongue like into where my ear is. So there's like a salamander tongue in my ear, but that's how I hear Islan.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why that catalyzed, but if you want to use that, great. If not, then I just...
If that's how you want to do it, then yeah. Yeah, connect in like the avatars from...
Oh, God.
Or like the blue guys from... You're just another blue guy. Yeah, connect yourself with your ponytail.
The Navi.
A Nagi. Whatever. You know, the Avatar The Last Airbender ripoff.
James
Pocahontas in
Cameron's
space.
Avatar. Pocahontas in space.
Yep.
Am I
Oh my
wrong?
God.
You didn't
Am I
realize
wrong?
that?
It's been so long since I watched Avatar, I guess I didn't.
Pocahontas in space.
Wow. Well, yeah.
Yep.
Or Romeo and Juliet in space. Or, no. Yeah, kinda. Or, no. Yeah,
Anyway.
Avatar is just so many things.
Yes.
Anywho, you guys eventually make landing, and you see what is a large group of trees around a bazaar of a town, very esque of like an ocean oasis city. What? I'm talking to you right now.
Crudely drawn map. Unravel. Group of trees.
I just have. I don't want to deal with you right now. Sorry, my phone's going off.
Crudely drawn map. Unravel. Group of trees. I try to line the map up with a building.
Yes. You do not see any currently.
Any buildings?
Yeah. No, any buildings that would match up. What's that thing? So, you can keep it in your head. There's a bunch of people, like, you come to the dock, there's a lot of different large docks that stick out. There are different ships docking and coming in, unloading goods. You see the captain come down and like pay off the docking fee, signs the books, everything like that. And there is a very skinny lizard folk that is in like nice rag kind of garbs. Not with like a very long neck and like skinny tail with the book. It has a pen that's very nice and says, "All right, well then, please unload your packages and begin your trade. Can unload here. Find warehouse 6 and then dock your ship off towards the shipyard over there." and transaction is had. You guys can leave the ship at any time, now that you wish. So.
Now, where would two well-known adventurers in this world end up departing to?
Are you talking to?
Just kind of posing a question to the party.
Okay.
Oh, well, Sherry wasn't really specific about that either. Sherry just asked us to find her husband, so.
Yeah.
She said to look for a Goliath. So that's a pretty dead giveaway. We'll start there. Let's ask around.
For two men.
I walk over to the I'm assuming he's the dockmaster.
Hmm. Yeah.
The lizard.
Yeah.
Walks over and goes, excuse me, we are looking for...
Why, hello. May I be of assistance to you?
He's also stroking the cat in game too.
We are looking for two individuals.
There's a lot of
Goliath
individuals
being
that
one
come.
of them.
A Goliath, okay. Who else? I don't know if
It
you've
was
ever been to Drew,
him.
but many individuals come. Do you know whether or not there's individuals of higher class or fancier clothing?
We know
or
for
maybe
sure.
rags?
We know for sure
Maybe
that
the
he
Maybe the
was.
name?
We know for sure that he's married to a person of good standing and power in Silvercrest Kingdom, more specifically around like Victory Keep itself.
Would you like to give him advantage on a history check by bribing this man?
By what?
By bribing this man.
God damn it. Do I feel like
Avery steps in at this point. Goes, Paul shows a gold and kind of flips it between their fingers and then catches it and goes, if your memory might serve well enough, he is rather a well-known warrior in the kingdom.
Has a sword that can like grant wishes.
And I can make a persuasion check if you want.
Oh my god. As you say, a sword that grants wishes. It's like... They were on their way to Drew. Like the main city.
So
Capital.
where are we?
You're in the oasis, the Loch Oasis. We are the dock. This is currently the docks of Loch.
Where in the
Yes.
city did they say they were going to?
They said that they had a dungeon in mind.
Okay.
Fantastic. All right. Well, anything else? If anything else that could help us in the right direction would be great.
Do you have a map of the island?
That would be even more greatly.
You can buy a map over at the local general store.
Excellent.
Okay.
I like turn and the general store's there.
Give me a second while I look up a name for it, because I was gonna do all this writing a little bit later.
I love this. I love this habit I've picked up where I turn and it's there. Like,
Yes.
no matter where there is, it's just there. It's like, even if it's like a whip pan in a book. Even
Would
if it's
Lux
like
have a map? Lux checked out books about the island.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Or did you just read books? I don't know if you,
You
checked them out.
know the
actually.
history, and you did check out a
I was
book.
about to say y'all read books. I don't know that
Yeah.
you checked any out though. That was in the Lost episode. Oh no, we'll never know.
Well, you see a general store known as the Windfells General.
Windfells.
Yes. WINDFIELD. Windfells. Feld.
Windfells.
Windfield. Windfeld. Field. Whatever.
Ding 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 ding.
You see what is a earth genasi. That is that of like sand white skin, and has
you're ingesting a lot of Earth Genasi media recently.
Yes.
This is like the fourth one in like 2 games.
Thank you.
But no, sand. That's that
completely
looks like
bald. That looks upon you like the skin is like sand color, but almost like glass smooth. And you can tell that it is a female genasi, and she says, "Hello, welcome to Winfield's Generals. What can I help you find?"
We're just looking for a map.
A map. That will be 5 silver. And are you looking for the general look or town? Or even that of the twisting sands of the desert?
Do you have
Do
like?
you have a do you have a map of? We've heard tell of a dungeon. Do you have
Which
a map
one?
of that? How many are there?
Do you have a
Well,
map of all the
dungeon-
dungeons?
Dungeons come and go within Drew.
Ah,
Oh,
It is one of the many
okay,
things
got
that
it.
adventurers come here for. First to
Right.
come to the new dungeon, gain all the goods.
Let me
get the
put it this
most.
way: there was a Goliath that came in here with a sword that grants wishes. He was looking for something. We need a map for what he was looking for because we are looking to find him.
Did he have a fire genasi with him that kept stubbing his toe?
Yes, actually. Well, I would assume. that was player Dippy coming out for a second there. And he's like, "Sure, we know he had a buddy with him."
The sword's very nice, and he did heal somebody on not while he was out this way. Gave
That's
a
the
man,
one.
a crippled man's life again.
That's the one. He was looking for something, and we're here to retrieve him. He's
Well, maps are unable to be made for different dungeons. Though I can give you a general view of what is the desert. That is
Sure.
each map is going to be 5 silver.
I was about to say, I
Okay.
hand her 5 silver for a general
Well,
map.
I was gonna say, do you have like a book of maps? Like here is the
atlas?
map of the air. Yeah,
An atlas. An
Yeah, do you just
atlas
like have
would be
an
fantastic.
atlas?
We have
Like
a small
this
atlas
year's.
that you can purchase for 2 gold.
I got
I'd
it.
give
I
you
got
2
you
gold.
guys. Okay.
Okay.
It'll
never
give you a
mind.
No. By
I-
all means, no. You, yeah. No, you pulled out your money first. By all means, Canna, go for it. Yes.
He's not fighting you.
Oh, sure. All right, fine. Yeah, let's go. We can just do 1 gold each, but this works too. Oh, all right. Try again. All right, nope. All right, nope.
God damn it!
All right, 1 gold each. 1 gold each.
Subtracting gold from your inventory, asshole.
1 gold.
All right.
Cat.
Atlas.
Kiss on forehead.
While we're here, I will purchase. Bless you.
There you go.
Rations for a week
Okay.
for all of us.
Oh, okay.
That's a lot.
That is a lot of
Sure
rations.
it is. I'm sure it is. Well, like
Avery
in a
already
lump,
has
like in a
10
lump
rations
sum.
on them.
Well, I want to sample the local custom. Maybe their rations are different here.
Avery starts looking at supplies, anything that they might need if they have to cross the desert, which I'm assuming they are.
So for about a week, it's going to be 5 gold. For
gold on the table.
wait, that's for one singular. Well, that's 10 days. 5 gold is 10 days for a
5
singular
gold is
person.
10 days for one person.
Yes,
So
and that's like
so
good
a
rations.
platinum-
But like
Yeah.
here in Drew, gets a lot of trade, and you're in the major like trade district, and there's some travel and shit like that.
I will give her a platinum
They'll get you
for
20 days.
for 20 days,
Okay,
and we can split it because we have some of our own.
Mhm.
So I give her a
so
platinum
that's
for
5
20
days worth between all of you.
Each. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
I will remove a platinum piece.
Okay. So you are given a essentially a week's worth of good rations to be able to be given to you for your travel.
I also have a very distinct feeling it's going to be very hot here. Do you have sun hats for us, possibly?
Yes, we do. Those would be a silver piece each.
I will put 4 silver on the table and provide a sun hat for all 4 of us.
There are different
rather-
types of hats. There is there is the rice hat that is not available. There is a sun hat, which is just like a flat brim, now with a wide situation. Some of them have like a little bit of like a flower design. There's also
one for
a
Avery.
cowboy hat that can be given about a little 10
Cowboy
gallon.
hat.
Okay.
I was about to say cowboy hat for 12,
Cowboy hats.
cowboy hat for 12, flower hat for Avery. I'll take the wide brim sun hat.
I was actually thinking more of like, you know, like a
There is
Tifa
also
scarf.
there is also a
Oh, what?
what?
A Kifa scarf? I might be
Oh, like a Bedouin scarf?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can totally make that. Yeah, one of those little scarves that go over. That's like a sand scarf
Okay.
and everything
That's
like
used in the desert.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys can totally set that up if you want. It's the same price, 1 silver.
Yeah.
So any kind of hat.
I will give her 4 silver, and we will
And then you
each
look
get
at
a
Lux, and they have-
an appropriate sun hat of our choosing.
Luxari has a fantastic wide brim
Well,
hat.
Yes, Lux already. Okay, I'll pay 3 silver then. Lux can keep their signature hat.
Lux can get
thank you.
another hat if they want, of their choosing.
I like my witch's hat.
Okay.
Avery's also
So-
gonna buy a set of clothes for the local climate too.
So desert garb.
Yeah.
That's going to be 3 silver, I believe, is clothes.
Okay.
So
That's actual. You did that so fast, Deadly.
All I did was add a cowboy hat. In a
did-
hell.
I mean, it's still so fast.
oh shit.
I have so many tabs open right now.
So I was wrong. Weather garment is 8. Why the fuck is it 8 gold? No, that's winter. Okay. So I would say yeah. Not I'd say gold, not for it because it's a lighter clothing pattern. So a gold for no sorry, I was giving you my bad. I was like,
Okay.
am I pricing myself low? It'd be a gold. As you see, like, this is all racking up, there's like this little beetle familiar that pops up around the side and is like stamping each one of the little items that you give and marking it. It's just like this little beetle that just kind of like hands out and kind of like has this really long armor like horn and just kind of every single time. And then it when it's done, it, like you see it inflate itself into a ball and floats and goes away.
What a cool little guy.
Yes. They are very helpful at times. Some of them have more of like a shielding effect. That one just has a flying, and I put a stamp on its head.
I love that.
It's quite nice. Makes things easier to keep documented within the house.
I think we're good. 12's gonna start looking at the map and seeing like how far are we like from where we are to Droog. Because that would be
Okay.
the first step, is just making our way over to the town of Droog.
It is about a day's trip to Droog through the oasis. Not like you come out of the
on foot?
oasis tree. Yes, on foot.
I look at her. Do you know if there's any? Can we rent camels or something else?
They're desert cats that you can be able to rent.
Desert cats.
Yes.
They're rideable.
Or giant lizards that are able to be used.
They're rideable.
Yes, mounts.
I feel
The
like
cats are fast. The lizards don't need as much to eat. And well, both will eat about whatever you kill if you're killers.
What do those normally run?
God, I'm having to look up everything. How much do mounts cost?
And are they strong enough that we only need 2? We can have 2 people on each.
The lizard probably, yes. The cats, no. They would go slower.
Now, rental 5.
Oh, Straff. Oh my god. The cost. Okay, so cost of like a camel is 50 gold if you guys are buying them out for here. You could always sell them later. I'll say that it's like it's a 50 gold deposit for each one, and you receive half on the when bringing them back.
So 25 gold each after
If
the journey.
we bring them
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, if you bring
Okay.
them back. So
All right, yeah, let's split. Y'all want to ride some lizards through the desert? I'm willing to pay for it.
Sure.
It'll be on my dime.
Sure. Sounds good
Okay.
to me.
Do we do that? Do you rent out lizards?
no, you're going to go to
Okay.
the stables and then not hatching nests.
Okay. Can you? And I look at the map. That way, and I turn around.
North.
I
It's
turn
an-
and it's there.
It's northwest, closer towards where the oasis nut begins and such like that, because most people aren't
Alright.
riding them around town. But
Alright,
there
we
is
got
like a
ours.
camel hut close by if you're wanting, or like one of those like horse and buggy situation thing, whatever,
Yeah.
within town that
Yeah.
you can get. But if you're going to the stables, you're gonna be closer towards like the actual jungle-like area. So as you begin to walk and not move about, does anybody want are you guys looking around at all, doing anything like that?
Avery's always keeping an eye on things.
Okay, what's your passive? What are
My
you
passive
looking for?
perception is 19.
I love all the different flavors of our characters that we've gotten so far.
Yeah.
Yes.
We've had
Uh,
mountain characters. We've had
they're looking for either places, I guess just places of interest, so food, supplies, on the lookout for any shady shit that might be, because they are very obviously not from here. So
So as you're like looking about, you can see that there's trade going on. There is obviously individuals of shady type business that are trying to make their dime out and about. You can see what are like small bags that are being traded between one individual and another. You see a child that is just trying that goes and takes a loaf of bread from one area, and there's a gentleman that trips the shopkeeper as they go to run after the child itself, and they just go like, sorry. But there is a livelihood within this trade area in this oasis, in this massive desert. There is multiple different desert races. There are catlings, tabaxis, lizard folk. You can see lizard folks of like a thin type railing. There are those of like the iguana, or even the Komodo dragon S type. The Komodo dragons are like big, like the captain is, with like black and orange type spots upon their skin. Some with like more of a blue or a green. Some of them are dressed with more primitive like clothing, and seem to be standing together almost like within a tribe, and others that are more dressed of like, oh, they're scholars, come here to study some of the monsters that have been found in the dungeons and such like that. Roll me a roll me a perception as you're like slowly perceiving these little things and such. I want to see if you catch something.
where did my, sorry, I got too many tabs open too. Perception. $19.
Cool. You see a very tall, man in plate armor with tattoos all over his face and a long gray beard talking to a very smaller individual that is wearing goggles and has like a snout out to about like right here on his face, and they're talking back and forth. And you don't have like lip reading, do you?
The observant feat?
Or the observant feat?
I know that they've talked about it in the past.
I don't know if it was in the context of actually having it or not.
No, I don't have the observant feat.
Okay, cool. So you can't read their lips.
I do.
You do.
Can they make a check? Oh, you do?
Yes.
Yeah, I
So,
do.
if you point it out to Lux, but I don't know if anybody
Yeah.
knows that Lux can read lips.
I don't know that anybody.
Yeah.
Well, I was about to say I have an 18 and a natural 20 portent if this is important enough. But this is a perception check like in the bazaar?
Yeah.
And in the bazaar, tall man, tattoos, long gray beard, tattoos on face, long gray beard, talking to a guy.
And he has a massive sword at his side and a very nice shield.
Avery is paying attention and will nudge the members of the party to covertly and make them aware of his presence.
And I like turn and look like. Leans over. I thought he was lost. He's like right there. He's like the tallest one. He has like tattoos.
Is he
and everything.
Goliath?
Yeah, the tattoos on his face. That's like tribal crap. Isn't it? Isn't it?
Lux, would you like to try and read their lips?
Yes.
You can only see the large man's mouth, not talking. The other one is turned away, as you see.
19 history for if I recognize this as a Goliath individual or not.
They do have the stature of Goliath. Granted, they are a little bit short for a Goliath. But everything else checks out.
Oh. I completely forgot. In the last like 10 minutes of the last episode of the campaign, he was permanently shrunk.
By like 6 inches or like a foot or something.
Completely forgot about
Which
that.
made you like the height of what like
He was like 6 feet tall. He was shrunk to the point where he was exactly 6 feet tall,
Yeah.
which is like the minimum for a Goliath.
You see the mouth moving. Like, okay, so who are we supposed to be? Like, wait, how does Farron talk? So,
Who are we supposed to be meeting with here?
well, we're supposed to be finding, like, who do you trust? Is it like people to be able to hide and like help us with this? Because it's got to be covert. Like, my wife cannot know that this shit is going on. Now, here's her. There's. I don't understand like what to say in this moment, and you just see the other individual like talk to them and stuff, and their mannerisms and such like that. Would you guys like to come like and go talk to these individuals?
Can I do something?
Yeah.
In his head, I'm like, your wife knows something.
You see.
Oh God. Okay.
Let me roll for
Wait,
Farron. I want to see if he shits
hold
his
on.
pants.
Yeah. Pause. We're reaching a point now. I want to guide you through his thought process, but I don't want to take control away from you of what he does.
Okay.
So can I, like, if it doesn't involve the story or the whatever, can I just kind of, like, play out Farron in like a reactionary, unbiased way.
I will
to
ask
the
you
story.
if like how would you like I will have times where I need to ask you.
Direct
and stuff,
direct
but
consultation with me would be
Mhm.
appreciated for Farron's thoughts and actions.
Okay, like
But-
how would
but
how
I
do you
don't
think
want
Farron? But like there has been things that you don't know
Yeah.
about that has happened with Farron and has changed.
I know
his
that's what I'm.
personality and
That's what I mean.
has
I'm
made him
not
into-
wrestling
yeah.
control. I don't want to
Yeah.
wrestle control away from you because
Okay.
it's been 15 years.
Okay,
It's-
so
it's,
I'm
like
going.
in the timeline of the game. I have not played Farron for 15 years.
Okay, cool.
In real life, I haven't played him for like 2 or
So-
3. So
He is stoic.
he
and
is very
strong,
stoic.
and like because you have a plus 15 to your charisma saves.
Oh my god! I forgot about that. Wait, did you make a new sheet? Because I have a sheet.
No, I still have
That
your.
I
You
made.
guys should have made your characters level 15 at the end.
No,
of the
that's
campaign.
right. Yeah, you have my version of my level 15 sheet.
Yeah. So
Oh, I never made Merc level 15.
you should have made him
I
level
don't think-
15. Nah, freaking.
Do you want me to level
Yes,
him up really
level
quick?
him up to 15.
Yeah, I can do that really quick.
Oh my
Um,
god, he's right here. He does have a plus 15 on charisma saves.
So-
That's I forgot how
But
nuts Farron
you
was.
do
with
see a
charisma
moment because you're like within his own brain. He's like outside he's stoic. Inside he's like because you have
Yeah,
you have only a
yeah.
+1 to your wisdom. So
saves. Yeah. Plus, Farron was never good at the whole like telepathy thing.
Yeah.
He-
he's like, another one.
Not again.
Idiot. Where are you?
Everyone's
Where are you?
supposed to know him here.
Who are you and what do you want? That's
and
to you,
he, like,
Lux.
turns. Oh no, in the
Because you're connected within the telepathy. It's like,
yeah, of
who are
course.
you and what do you want?
It's more or less for your babysitters.
Fuck. My wife is
Also-
very mad, isn't she?
We're supposed to bring you back too.
My wife.
Well, we can't do that, right? Oh, fuck.
Also, the other ones.
There's a problem with that. Where do you want to meet? As he looks around, like, what do you?
Us-
Canna looks at like, is she doing the mind thing again? I think she's doing the mind thing again.
Because he's like trying to look around. Everybody,
In
are you
a
guys
safe
trying
spot.
to like deceive? Fuck! Wow. Wow.
What?
I rolled a nat
Farron's
1 on a perception. Is he so
He has a plus 11 and you rolled a nat 1?
sorry.
Damn, Dono.
He's like, what do you want to meet? Listen, the dice are the dice, and they're gonna tell the story the way that they're gonna tell
Yeah,
the
they
story.
are.
Yes.
And so, meet me at the Wealthy Wyvern.
Sorry, just saw a private
the where?
The Wealthy Wyvern. Looking at the map.
I did. Yeah, I look at the map.
Do you tell? I
I guess I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Turn to like the town. Turn to like the town map. Turn to like the. I'm slipping into Farron again. Turn to like the town map.
Okay.
We'll meet you there.
Being there.
Don't send anything to my and like I'm like to my wife, please. This is very complicated. And don't tell Tommy, please, for the love of God, don't tell Tommy.
Yeah, Farron
I wanna
is scared of Tommy's ass. Absolutely.
I want to
100%.
see her react to this.
Shit.
Not now, of course, but in due time.
Okay.
In due time.
Eventually, you do all meet up within the Wealthy Wyvern, and you can see him
The
sitting.
wealthy wyvern.
Yes,
The lovely
you can
wyvern or
see
the wealthy wyvern?
The Wealthy Wyvern.
The wealthy.
Wealthy.
Wyvern. Sorry.
It's a well-off tavern here in town. You can see some more like, not exactly upper crust individuals, but like well-off individuals staying here. Definitely somebody that is in noble would stay here to be able to keep his pockets safe. There is security out front. They do kind of like check you and whatnot, but they were told beforehand that if you guys mention that you're here for the Goliath or something like that, if you make any mention of like you're meeting somebody, they're like, "Oh, okay,
We're with the Goliath.
okay, cool."
Yeah.
No fighting. If you do, we'll kill you.
Wow.
Yes.
Understood.
Thank you. You're smart. Yeah. As you see them sitting down, and we will continue the campaign next time because our guest is going to be there as well.
Yay!
Yes.
Yep, we're going to have a guest next session. So,
God.
Ooh.
you guys will be able to
fun.
see.
Oh wait, the person that Farron is talking to.
Yes.
Wasn't Merc,
Nope.
obviously. No. So that. Oh, fun. Okay.
Yep. So, all right. Thank you everybody for watching and hanging out with us. It's been lovely having you.
There you go.
Thank you, my lovely players, for being here, and I hope you had fun. I
And
had
thank
a
you
lot of
for
blast.
DMing, Dono. It was very fun.
Yes,
Oh,
thank
We're in
you.
Droog. I've been wanting to go to Droog for years.
We're in Droog.
We're
I have posted my Canna, my desertified, my desertification Canna in the Crossroads chat.
I will need to make new tokens of you guys, and I don't know if you guys can like.
I also Dadley sent me a private message.
I'll send it to the group now. I just wanted
Yeah.
to make you chuckle.
That's fucking great.
So
Also, fucking awesome
I-
image, Dadley.
have fun. Thank you guys for watching. Your adventure matters. Till next time, roll your initiative. Bye bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Stick around for a raid.